skipping the crawl.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes, I forgot to hit a button and now we're straight here. Looks like I've worked out how to do it the quick way too.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
So, sorry we don't have a crawl screen for today. My computer decided to be a little asshole and decided that it wanted to do some updates. That means that I could not use the video editing program that I make the crawl screens in.
That's okay. Because you put in extra work. So, and also, you know, we're a volunteer group here. So thank you for joining us again, Star Wars Edge of the Empire, Dangerous Beasts, and how to find them. So, a bit of where last we left off. Long story short, they did stuff and now they're arriving at a rebel ship.
We really rely on those crawl screens.
You captured a Trandoshan that's trying to kill you, sold him into slavery.
You know,
There was
stuff.
stormtroopers around. Who was it that was? I think you were on the ship's gun.
No, he fired the gun.
You were on the ship's gun and you just straight up murdered like my super purge trooper I designed.
Look, don't tell us in the downtime that guns on ships do 10 times damage, because I will take advantage of that shit.
Well, see, he was only one. You have 200,000 more on the way.
It's 200,000.
Get off of the Camino.
No, it matches the year, so it's 2020.
Or in hindsight. Also there's just general rebel entanglements. And eventually you got recruited to take a series of the cylinders that they were in their pockets, like pens, code cylinders to Fulcrum, well, one of the Fulcrums anyway.
We assume it's the same one. We assume.
Well, the only Fulcrum you guys are aware of.
Exactly.
But he's a he, and, you know, not that one guy from Rebels.
Yeah.
And
not Ahsoka
too.
And they're not Ahsoka. But there's not Vandal Savage. It's something equally as ridiculous, though. It's like Captain Oppressed People or something. And so, yeah, you guys took these and you arrived near a black hole. And yeah, you guys approached and told, welcome to Project Broken Mirror. You flew up in your Wayfarer, and I assume landed.
Yes.
Best is cowering in his room because there's a black hole very close to us.
Lucky is not comfortable being this close to a black hole, but is dealing with it.
That's pretty sensible. Can you please make a space piloting check?
Yes, the first roll of the new year for Star Wars.
So how many despair dice are you going to make a roll?
Not too many. It's only going to be difficulty 3, but I am going to throw 3 setback dice at you because of the black holes right there.
Cool, so I removed one of those.
We haven't rolled our force dice yet.
Oh, yes.
Roll white.
So in that drawer, one of those drawers down there is the rocks.
What?
Did any? Okay.
He got 2 white, the rest of us got 1 dark.
Cool. 'Cause I'm going to have to lean... I have a really nice DM screen that I'm borrowing off Mark. Hey, does you have a green screen?
No.
No. And, but I can't actually see most of the table, so can you arrange that for me?
Okay.
Where is the sheet with the dark and the light stuff?
Probably in this pile.
We are totally prepared for today. If you'd like us more prepared for next time, please subscribe and give us money.
Yes, because I had to come from work at some point today.
What did Ishtar and Jacob roll?
Jacob rolled 2 white, Ishtar rolled black.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 1 success and 1 threat.
I don't seem to have it.
Huh, well, in that case, let's write it on that receipt.
Sure. What we hoping to hear.
You're writing checks that your dice can't handle.
Yes, let's write on that piece of paper so that... Yeah, that works. That works.
Well, yeah.
Pop it on that piece of paper so one is light and one is dark, and then we can move them from side to side. Everything will be peachy. 1 success, 1 threat. I
So the
finally
ship
remembered
takes
the dice.
a strain, which will wear off by the time next time you fly it. It's just the gravimetric forces. Gravimetric? That's wrong. Gravity forces pull you slightly off course, but land just harsh.
Yeah, because it's a bit difficult to fly next to a black hole
Just
normally.
reverse the polarity of the ship's engines.
Yes. And yeah, you see that there are some mechanics as well as some soldiers just loitering around. They don't seem to have weapons pointed at the ship or anything like that.
Lucky
That's a nice
parks.
chain.
Yes, it's a very nice change. So Lucky parks and then plops outside to have a look.
Yep. So you do that. You step outside and you see sort of a shorter, near human, red skin, cat-like eyes, which you recognise as Fulcrum.
Oh, hey, Fulcrum.
Ah, Lucky.
The others are inside. Should I bring them?
Yes, please.
Alright. Lucky goes inside and starts doing that banging on the doors like, get it, we're here.
No doors. You have fold-out bunks.
Yeah.
Okay, the walls. Bang, bang, bang.
Really, you're just gonna walk in and then there's the bunks.
Yeah, just like bang on the side, just like,
I am
time to get
hiding.
up.
I am hiding under my bunk.
I'm gonna drag you out if you don't get up.
So you have a cat dragging the dog out.
I take it we're here?
Yeah, Fulcrum's outside.
Please, are we still near that black hole?
You're not even gonna see it.
I don't want to be near the black hole.
You're not even gonna see it anymore. Come on, let's go. Look, the faster you come out there and we get this done, the faster we'll leave.
And why do I feel like that's a lie?
I mean, hey, after this, we can go to somewhere nice. You know,
So we're not
Tatooine.
near a black hole and not Tatooine and not somewhere covered in
There
sand.
are lots of trees and
Somewhere green.
Green
And I still feel like whenever we go out and speak to these people, they give us more things to do, and they could have at least warned us prior we're going to be near a black hole.
Let's just go.
Fine.
You walk down. You see Fulcrum is talking to one of the mechanic. Welcome everyone. I believe you have some cargo for me.
Yes. And like you just pull out like the bag tub of the
It was
swords.
a crate,
It
right?
was a crate because it had the uniforms in it as
I
well.
suppose
Yeah.
we can just carry it down.
Yeah, we carry that
You'd
down.
have like a grab lift or something.
Yeah. Stolen, probably.
The one I took all of
like
the
the
food
ship.
rations for.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one.
So you bring it out. Just one of the rebel soldiers comes over and takes it and gives you a nod of thanks and heads off. Wow, it's been a while since we last played. Static character. You guys were paid in advance for this?
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
half of the credits are still
They
in.
are 7 million credits.
Well, they don't have 7 million credits, so that's a problem.
The other
We'll
half.
take the ship.
The other half of the credits are sitting in my chair.
That's right, yep. Because we spent half on...
Yeah.
I spent half of
And the
mine
deal
on
was,
rations.
here's the money, you can just
Do what you want.
keep whatever you don't spend.
Yeah.
So Fulcrum's like, very well. Feel free to stay and enjoy the amenities. If you want us to thank you, we can perhaps repair some of the damage to your ship.
I would like that.
That'd be great. I'd love to be able to use the refresher.
I'm not familiar with your people. Do you prefer the sonic or the water-based refreshers?
Either will do fine.
I think he prefers the fountain type. I like a chocolate fondue. Has no one else seen that gif of that bird that just gets like under the chocolate?
Yeah.
just like,
Yes, but we're talking about the refresher, which is a toilet.
Alright, so so if you'll be here for a little while doing that. Do you want me to show you some temporary quarters? And
Yeah, sure.
we have some training rooms if you're interested.
Is there a bar?
No, we are on active duty.
You are. I'm not.
Well, look, there's no bar, but if you go to Cargo Bay B, certain times the steel is being used.
Don't let him near a jukebox.
I just head for the storage room.
Don't let him near a jukebox.
Okay.
It'll drive you mad.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure he'll work out in a moment that he doesn't have access to go through the doors. This is a military ship after all.
So why near the
Don't look at it, Fist.
that?
It's a very strange phenomenon that gets quite quiet. People who are skilled with the Force do not like to look at black holes. No one really does, but
No.
they find it dampens their powers.
Yes, you must have a lot of force then, Best.
I have the force. I want to get the hell out of here.
So we test to keep us somewhat safe from those with Force abilities looking for us.
That makes sense.
So are we going to be pulled into like a briefing or something? Because I assume you want more from us.
Oh yes, that is true. I thought I'd let you guys just relax for a night.
Well, at least that's polite.
But if you're interested, yeah, about 800 hours at time. Eventually, he gets to like a cabin that opens a door, has like 6 bunks in it. That they're all empty. He pulls out code tube. He just lets go.
One of us takes it.
So I'll get you access to here and some of the more common areas. Now, you guys have a skill set that we would like to employ in the future. I know part of that skill set involves breaking through doors. If we catch you, we will summarily execute you for being spies.
That makes perfect sense.
Just wanted to give you fair warning. This is a military ship, and we have military rules.
I mean, as long as we're not prisoners, that we don't need to break through.
No, you'll find the cylinder will let you get back to your ship anytime.
Cool.
So who would we be spying for exactly? Because it's not like we could be spying for the Imperials.
No, we are the rebellion. The rebellion to bring back the Galactic Republic.
Right.
Sorry, the Alliance to bring back the Galactic Republic, also known as the Rebels.
Yep.
I think it's a long-winded title myself. We're Rebels. More specifically, I'm in charge of this cell.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the cell, I mean you guys and a couple others I hired.
Yeah, like you're in charge of this gang, and then there are other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't run the ship.
Okay.
So you headed to a door. It's just.
I assume they take the money, the uniforms inside.
Yeah.
I would like to try and walk in behind them. Like I'm helping. I'm just following the gear in.
So it's we just get told if we get caught trying to break in, we'll be executed. And we'll just pan
I'm not trying to break in. I'm just going in. And to be fair, I didn't hear that.
That's going to be a stealth check, please. That's going to be challenge 1, difficulty 2.
I'm glad I have so much stealth.
I mean, unless you're trying to use
The 3 grades.
skullduggery might work. If you can convince me another skill.
Well, clearly he's a mechanic, because all Wookiees are mechanics.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do have
All
my
miners.
Yeah, all miners.
They're the same role, so it doesn't matter. So it's still difficulty 1 challenge?
Yep.
Good luck.
Well, no despair, unfortunately. That would have been funny.
I failed.
You get to the door, they step through, and one of them turns around and goes, sorry, sir, you can't come in here.
I'm just making sure the cargo gets to where it needs to go.
We thank you for your concern. The door closes. It's like the reverse of that door in Rogue One.
I assume there's a guard there?
There doesn't appear to be a guard. There are just people around.
Damn. I go back to the ship.
Yep.
Here I was thinking the rebels were going to soon get a new Wookiee skin rug.
Never. I don't want to kill the whole ship. That seems kind of bad.
And how they just inject adrenals into them and just drop them on an Imperial planet.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are resting for a little while, you're at the ship for a while.
Yeah.
These guys gonna wait till morning?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, he's not with us, so we can sleep easy.
I'm probably just going to have a small look around because I don't like the fact that he said that we work for him. We work for ourselves.
We are contractors, not staff.
Exactly.
To look around. Yeah, you appear to have access to like a communal mess. Quite a variety of people. It's like the rebels in general. You do see another boffin around.
Civilized people.
Yep. I'm certain he's going to live for a long time.
It's either that or he'll find out that he's actually the spy working for the
Well,
Imperials.
don't ask him his name because he might die.
What's your name? I'm kidding.
Give you that.
My name is. Sorry, Cable.
Choked on his dinner.
Yeah, you also get access to a potentially firing range,
Oh,
but there's also like a couple of like sparring rings. It appears to be like an older sergeant just taking people through their drills.
right.
A place for Robert then.
You especially would have noticed by now that all the windows on one side of the ship have got their external blasters closed.
Yep.
Which side of the ship are we on?
You would be the side where you can see out your transparisteel window.
Ah, yep, of course.
It's still glass.
No, my headcanon is glass is just glass. Transparisteel is like clear and really hard. So they put it on spaceships.
Like plexiglass.
Mm.
The things you use for
Or
car windshields.
plasticsteel.
Yeah, the things you use for car windshields.
Yep. So you see Mole just sitting. How long are you going to just then back?
I mean, I'm going to sleep in the ship. No one told me about the cabin.
Fair enough. Are you paying any attention to like what's going on around you, or just?
Waiting to see if there's any actual alcohol out here or not.
Sure,
No
mate.
music or any fun.
Perception check, or is that a survival check for you?
I feel like we should get him some headphones.
He wouldn't use them anyway.
Difficulty.
Just roll. We'll see if you come up with anything interesting.
He'd take them off because they're not.
4
comfortable.
successes and an advantage.
But he's hearing his music.
So you're looking around. You do see that one of the mechanics is taking the occasional nip from a hip flask. You also see, just as you're looking around, a small shuttle lands, and the small shuttle lands. So
I go over and is that an inner mechanic with the hip flask?
it's just mechanic.
Yeah. I go and talk to him.
Oh well, hey, you're a big one.
Yeah, I need special supplies to keep me going. I know you've got a nice little flask there. Perhaps you could have some extra I could take?
This is fine. Just take a swig. Just don't tell anyone.
I take a swig.
And it's a Wookiee level sweet, so it's
Yeah.
like half of the flask.
There's a little bit left in the flask, like maybe half a mouthful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there anything special about the craft ladder?
That one. Well, you know that this is a military ship, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's always putting the assassin droids to kill the Emperor on.
Interesting.
But as you're watching it, you do see some cargo start getting loaded. Make another perception check. This will be difficulty 3.
I'm trying to see if the chat commands for like the names are working, and they're not. I'm sad.
Chatbot's gone down over the break. We need to work out why.
Aww. R.I.P. chatbot, you'll be missed.
No, you won't. You'll be
I'm sorry I killed him. I rolled a despair.
I got 2 successes and 2 threats.
You see, as you're talking about the ship, one of the crates that gets loaded on was the clothes crate.
Yeah.
Like, you've only been here like 20 minutes and they're turning it around. You also see, how many successes did you get?
2.
A couple of the guys who go on aren't carrying like supplies. They don't look like dock workers or soldiers, but they do have guns and equipment. They look more like your group. You don't get too much detail about them. Most of them are wearing like hoods and just shuffling on, sort of trying to be subtle.
I asked the mechanic if he knows where he could refill his flask.
Oh, there is a still on board, yes.
Perhaps if I gave you some credits, you could fill up my flask for me.
That's a possibility.
I slip him 500 credits, and then I hand him like a giant water container from the ship that's just empty.
I'll see what I can do. I'm due for a break soon. I'll get back.
Excellent.
Oh my
A
god.
bottle of whiskey is like 40.
So yeah,
Moonshine.
about 2 hours later, you hear a knock on the door.
I open it.
Here's your water you asked for.
I slip my water, and I slip him another 100.
If you need any more, just let me know.
It would be the easiest 600 credits. Here's FMA.
Yes.
Yeah.
He goes back to his new toolbox. And, Everybody, you guys are resting? Or?
Rivik's probably going to head to the mess hall to get something to eat.
Yep.
And see if there's anyone else around.
Well, there's just a lot of general crew around.
Fair enough. He's going to sit down by himself with, like, I assume a tray, like a canteen.
Yeah, very
style.
much a canteen.
Yeah, a tray of food. See if anyone approaches him.
Yep.
Being the big
Is it
obvious.
food or slop?
It is. There was a few options. There was grey, there was purple, and there was sort of a green, slight sparkling slop.
Oh yeah, we'll go with the sparkling green and a little bit of
Yeah. So you're just sitting down there.
He's probably like just nonchalantly trying to check people out to see what the kind of not demographic, but the sort of crew they've got going on here, and see if anyone approaches him, being obviously new here and kind of strange.
I'll get a perception check for that. Difficulty. So actually, no, we'll just do it flat again, and we'll see what happens. See what you roll.
1 success.
You didn't see anything particularly special here. Actually, to a point where you're noticing that most people here are very nondescript.
Fair enough.
But you do see that a number of people are looking your way, clearly curious, but none so curious that they're going to come over and talk to you.
Fair enough.
Makes sense. When
Yeah.
Should have had the purple slop instead.
The purple slop does seem to be more popular. You think like the green slop with the sparkles is like it's a lot sweeter. It's probably the dessert.
eat
Makes sense.
your dessert before your dinner.
Yeah, well, he does prefer sweet things. So,
Sweet beat.
yeah.
Doing anything?
I was just gonna head down for food mostly. Just to hang out, chill, explore what I'm allowed to explore, that kind of thing.
Do anything basically? Anything different in the mess hall? Or?
I guess I'll probably practice on the firing range a bit.
Sure. You go down there. Just roll me weapons check.
Yes.
That will give you training weapons.
Ooh.
Because they don't want you to actually use real weapons in a spaceship.
Yeah,
Ideally.
that's fair.
So you don't need to add that black dice.
Ah. Two success, two advantage.
Yeah, you see the. Let me just test for a random soldier. You seem to be doing at least as equal to some of the rebel soldiers who are here. Gets noticed from some of them. Originally, like, you stand up there and start shooting, and a couple of people are like, "Oh, you should be doing," and come over to correct you and tell you how to do it properly because you're not one of them, you know. And they see that you're actually doing a decent job, and they're just like, "Okay, get back to what I'm doing."
Yeah, they're like about to mansplain. They're like, gonna rethink that idea.
I'm gonna check what doors won't let me through.
It seems to be you have access, like, because it's a Nebulan B frigate, so you've got the large front section, you've got the sort of the long column back to the engines. You seem to have access to the middle section of that long column. So you don't have access to the command and storage bays at the front, as well as some of them are probably technical, medical, because these are originally medical frigates. And you don't have access to engineering at the back. Yeah. Apart from that, you seem to have access to the middle section, which includes the mess, firing range. Obviously, other people's crew quarters you don't have access to.
Yeah, he'll just press stop to that.
Alright.
Doesn't want to get executed.
No.
Yeah, hopefully. Assuming they actually have the skill to. Round 6, you hear a ship-wide call that it's now 6. And you sort of hear noises and you hear it in the dock even more. That's the shift's change. Because you don't know when you're meant to meet or anything. But the morning shift does come in and you hear them start to repair the damage to the armour and work on the ship. They don't seem to realise you're in there.
Well, they can hear me.
You're playing your music naturally.
Oh, in that case, one of them will come in, just look at you and be like, "We're working on your ship now."
Whatever. I go back to drinking and listening to music.
Yeah.
I swear he's a teenager.
Yeah.
I swear.
At one point, you do notice that one of them comes in, looks at the concussion missile launcher, and is like, just mumbles like, they don't even have any ammo. 3 missiles. We're gonna need 3 missiles in here. So you got 2 hours before the meeting. You have not seen Ripper.
I'm sure it's fine. And if he's not, then he's just dead.
Well,
That's kind of concerning considering we're on a rebellion ship.
well, look,
Yeah, he's probably fine.
I haven't heard the 3 signs: blasters, yelling, and more yelling. Sorry, no, that damn music of his. So I think he's probably fine.
Yeah, if he's anywhere, he's back on the ship, and I don't particularly care.
Or he could be arrested.
Eh.
We would have heard more yelling.
Yeah, we would have heard way more yelling if he was arrested.
When they're right, they're right.
If he'd gotten arrested, we would have had yelling, screaming, and more people running to his general vicinity.
I mean, we could always just call him calm.
That's an easy solution. Why are you making this easy?
Because I don't really feel comfortable in this place, and as much as Rupper's not my favourite person, he hit hard.
What time is it?
It's 6.
6. When was the meeting? 18.
Remember, there's a 5, and after 5 comes 6.
Rupert is basically a heavy artillery gun in walking form.
We should probably tell him about the briefing.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, that was 1800. But
No, it was 800.
800.
It's in 2 more rotations, 2 more hours.
Okay.
Call up on the HoloLink. Hey Rupert,
Yes?
in like 2 hours. Fucking damn. In like 2 hours, we've got a meeting. We're meeting at the ship, right? Player to DM, we're meeting at the ship.
He didn't actually say.
Okay. In like 2 hours, we have a meeting. We'll meet you at the ship.
Okay.
See ya.
I want to go find that guy who talked about the concussion missiles.
Yeah, he looks. You walk down and seems to be instructing some of. They look like dock workers, but they seem to have a slightly more military take to the uniform. They are wearing flak jackets, and they seem to be gathering ammunition together.
Sweet. I go up to him and I'm like, hey, do you perhaps have a foam detonator in stock?
Swear to God.
Can I just borrow this?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Borrow that force die.
We have a number of thermal detonators here.
Yeah, perhaps could we get our supply refilled? We had to use ours. I'm getting,
Oh boy.
If Fulcrum sends you on a mission, ask him. If he says yes, we'll get you something.
excellent.
I've got 2 lights though.
Oh God. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yep. So time passes. You guys all get ready, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 8, you hear a knock at your cabin door.
Yes.
One of the soldiers there has been sent to bring you to the briefing room.
Cool. Can we just quickly swing by the ship first?
We are on a time schedule, but
We just need to grab a Wookiee.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right this way.
Cool. Thanks.
Walks in front of you, his docky hat bobbing to the side.
We swing past and pick up a Wookiee.
Did anyone tell them that they could have had proper looking hats?
Maybe it's what they could get. Maybe it's what they could get.
So you guys get picked up and you are led to the front section of the ship.
Yes.
This is what this looks like.
The door opens as he approaches. Yeah, it looks very similar. Takes you in. Eventually, you will reach a briefing room. So, large hollow display in the middle, almost like amphitheater, seats around, boards at the back. Basically, if you watch episode 6, you've seen it.
Yeah.
You see Fulcrum's there. He's talking to a couple of other soldiers, a couple of people in sort of plain clothes, quite a mix of people. It's like, welcome, sit down.
Alright.
Will do.
Okay.
And we sit.
I imagine they would have checked our blasters as well as not to bring any weapons or something.
I brought my gun.
No, they haven't actually.
Oh.
Depends on how big a thing you bought.
Bowcaster.
Bowcaster, they probably would have. Bowcaster pistols, they would have left alone. If you started bringing in heavy repeat blasters, then.
What about my giant net gun? Surely they'd let that.
It's true.
But they are also all armed themselves.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fair.
And there are guards in here as well. You're actually outnumbered fairly well.
Yep.
He walks in. Please sit down. Sit down. Hope your quarters were comfortable.
Yeah.
It's
It's nice to have some quiet for once.
It's hard to sleep when there's a black hole around.
Yes. Yes.
Don't know how you're doing it.
Hey, spend as little time on the ship as possible.
I haven't slept that well since I got knocked out by, was it 8 stormtroopers on that prison ship we escaped from?
Yes.
Oh, that was a nap.
That was a good sleep for me as well.
That was a nap and a half.
Well, that was actually one of the Inquisitorial ships.
Oh.
You know, the friend that was killed by the ghost.
Oh, the dude with the laser
The
sword.
one killed by a ghost.
Yeah, the ghost
Right.
ship. Ghost ship.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
See, like one of the plainclothes people just sort of like hang their head slightly. So you have been involved in the disappearance or death of an Inquisitor.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You've done the whole galaxy a service.
Good job, Best.
And no good deed goes unpunished. You are probably now on their shit list, to be precise.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
we've
kind of on a
noticed.
shit list prior to that.
We've definitely noticed.
To the point where these guys don't even use bounties, they'll just come for you.
Well, we've noticed that too.
Ripper, does that mean you're on 2 lists? Because you're a Wookiee. Oh.
I'm on everybody's list,
Oh.
as I should be. I'm awesome.
Also, the other list we found him on when we were doing our background checks was the he is apparently the number 2 fan for modal node, for freaking D in the modal nodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Wait, who's the number 1 fan?
That's confidential.
The guy I told my kill list.
Yeah, it's like I have a feeling if I say he'll wind up dead.
Emperor Palpatine. Got it.
If that was the case, I'd say.
No,
that man has no taste in culture.
Nah, it's his dog, Darth Vader. Sorry, bad joke.
Ixnay on the
Dog jokes? Yeah, okay.
not even the dog joke.
The names. So we are a task force dedicated to interfering with the Inquisition, which is why we are so close to the black hole, as it interferes with their force-wielding members. They also are looking to interfere with force-wielding people,
Makes sense.
which is why we have recently started Operation Broken Mirror. The intent of it is to find the new weapons program and shut it down. Don't worry, we're not looking for you to do some sort of suicidal raid or anything like that.
Oh, excellent, because I'd say no.
Sensible lies.
Yeah, we kind of like being alive.
Me more than that.
Well, yes. Well, we've sent off people to do that. Thank you for those uniforms, by the way. They will be put to good use. Those men you spoke to got them from, were defectors from the Inquisition. We don't even have... We don't have proper names for what we need you to find. What we need you to do, though, however... Sorry, I don't know. He checks his notes. Is head to the... Well, we would like you to, if you choose to accept this mission and the money that comes with it, head to the planet of Pisalion. There, we don't know too much really, which is kind of why we need an outsider people who are familiar with things such as smuggling and commercial traffic routes and things like that, hacking data, killing people.
You want people who are more expendable and more knowledgeable.
More knowledgeable primarily. These men are great at soldiery, but we need someone who can find out where shipments of a certain mineral are coming from and where they're going to. Specifically, if you can find out where they're going to, we will pay you 50,000 credits. If you find out where they're coming from, 25,000 credits. Both 100 grand.
It's not spice, is it?
No. We don't actually know what it's called.
Okay.
Can you describe it?
Well, it's a derivative of cortosis.
What?
There's a mineral called cortosis. It interferes with things such as lightsabers and also force powers.
What does it look like?
Well, it's generally a grey metal. This version is a darker black.
Okay, so dark. Is it like a sheet? Is it like an ore block? Is it like a rock? Like, what does it look like?
These are all very good questions.
Cool, ones you don't have the answer to.
Correct.
Great.
All we know is that this place is being used to ship the shipments from some shuttle to others.
Right.
Look for the stormtroopers. That's what I suggest.
Or people walking with a military gate who are hiding and not wearing their armour.
Both potentially good. Unfortunately, that is all the information we particularly have.
Alright, so you want us to go to
Pissalon. That was less funny when I first said it. I'm emphasising the wrong letter. Pissalon.
Right.
Pissalon.
Pissalon, got it.
You want us to go to Pissalon, and this is where you believe either it's coming from or the first bit of information we could potentially get from it would be.
Yes.
It interferes with force users, which means you can use it against them Inquisi boys.
Yes, although from our understanding, it's more likely they are using it to create people who can interfere with young force builders, such as Padawans who escape the Purge.
I'm going to ask how, but I get that this is another question you don't know.
Not specifically, we don't have samples really to work with.
Hey, I
Right.
feel like we might see Starry Eye Boy again.
I have no memory of
We're literally on the ship we found him on.
Oh, yeah! The light stick guy.
Yeah, that was the best door opener I ever found.
Oh, that wonderful stick.
Have you?
Oh, so the ship that we're currently using, Barkeep, ages ago, wanted us to get a bunch of old battle droids off so that he'd have more staff. Inside there was like this guy that was stuck in like a box.
In stasis.
In stasis, describes the Fly Jedi.
Oh, a Rhodian.
Yeah. There was Rodian inside. He wanted the light stick back. He got really angry about not having his light stick back, and then he ran off.
The laser swords.
Yeah, that.
Or the Jedi prefer the term lightsaber.
Yeah, that.
All I know is it was really good at opening doors.
Yes, including bulkheads. Well, probably fortunate you gave it back.
He was very
Didn't want
insistent.
to.
He was very insistent.
Yes. Yeah. We believe the paranoia and the creation of the Inquisition is focused on the fact that, well, the Emperor is a Force user himself. He seems to be acting as though only Force users can stop him.
His hubris.
I'm pretty sure a bit of the detonator's in the correct place when he goes on one of his shit fights will do, but apparently if that worked, you guys would have done that ages ago.
Certainly tried.
Enough explosives will take out anyone, even a Force user.
Either way. Sorry.
Can you tell us more about this planet we're going to?
I can. It's a shitty mud hole in the outer rim.
So brown?
With brown, there's some swamp on it.
So mostly brown.
Mostly brown.
Damn it, I wanted green this time. Eventually we'll have green.
There's only one major settlement on it. It's a Smuggler's Haven.
Oh, that should make things easy then.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, that means they're not there.
But it would be a start. Depends where they would be able to get their ships on and off, because if you don't have a spaceport, it becomes significantly harder. So they need someone either who is very experienced at it, or someone who's willing to take the risk.
Is there a comm frequency you want us to get you on?
Certainly. Hands over information. Comm frequency 1.
Wide channel 1.
Because if I've uploaded anything from Star Wars, it's like, oh, let me show you the location. Beep, beep, beep.
Yep.
That's the coordinates to meet me at on a different planet.
Yep.
3 beeps.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the information we have. Your ship should be repaired. We've started replacing the weapons on it as well.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just torn them off.
Yeah.
Who could have done such a thing?
Dunno. It's good we have him back though.
Yeah, replenishing your concussion missile launcher.
Ooh.
Just in case you come across something bigger.
Another one. You use it on one of them Inquisitor boys again.
They didn't use it on Inquisitor to start with. Besides, if we
Look, whoever that really tough one was.
Look, if we ever have a problem with them again, we just need to find another ghost.
That was very useful.
Tell me a bit more about these ghosts.
Well, there was this really angry guy on Tatooine with horns, but he was a ghost, and he was very angry that we were in some cave. I was in a cave with your Inquisitor fella, and then as I was trying to run out of the cave, he kept the Inquisitor busy, and I assume he's dead because he's never been seen again.
Fair assumption.
Nice.
So if you ever need a ghost, Tatooine.
We tend to find leaving the dead undisturbed is safest and most respectful and
But
safest.
But in a pinch, apparently it can be helpful.
Well, if we've learned anything, then that's information. If we have the information, then that's something that can get taken from us.
Either way. We're going to go to Pissalon.
Yeah,
A Pissalon.
Alright,
Pissalon?
Pissalon?
Pissalon, let's head off.
No? Certainly. If you escort them out, please. One of the rebel soldiers comes over. Starts setting you out.
Gives like a really dinky salute.
Hey, they really need to get you better hats.
These are actually surprisingly comfortable. I mean, and not only that, like they may look weird because they sort of come around the side of that, but they allow us really good peripheral vision. It allows us to be sharper shots than if we were wearing, say, enclosed face masks with only like small eyes.
If someone were to shoot in the face, though.
They just kind of put their head down. And it blocks the shot, right?
Couldn't they just use like transparency or something so like you can see through it, but it's still like.
The Empire's not smart.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we have proper helmets around for our commandos and like shock troopers, but I'm just on a ship. I'm just a guy on a ship. If we could afford the equipment the Empire have,
There is.
Yeah, but it's always the budget.
I'm sorry, I was waiting for it.
It's always a budget.
Look, if we weren't paying mercenaries like 100k.
I'm sorry, so we're going to go back to Nashida?
No, I didn't mean that. I know it's a dangerous job and you're going to get paid well.
Thank you. We're gonna get now.
Mr. Dick.
I have been stressed and near a black hole. I needed that.
Matt.
You're a dick. Let's head off.
I'm gonna find the ammo guy first.
Yeah, he's overseeing the final installation of it's not a quad cannon on the stock.
Are you sure? We'd like a quad cannon.
I'd like an ox cannon.
Oh, I seem to recall giving you a month break to come up with something to put on the ship.
Alright, so we're gonna get like a planet destroying kind of crystal powered laser, right?
From episode 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what it will be. Oh no, they got the Sun Destroyer to come yet.
Yeah. Oh, we just.
I think it's just a heavy
I
thing.
know, we would like to swap our ship from the Gravekeeper, please. No, it's the Gravestone.
I don't know which one that is.
Anyway.
It's the one in the new in one of the expansions of Sweatle.
Okay.
It's got a cannon that can destroy fleets.
But silencer.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you see that he's overseeing the installation of the last weapon.
A gun that's better than our previous one.
Yeah, so we just got given a mission. It's gonna need to go get some minerals, so we're gonna need some really high explosives to like get them out of the stone, I assume. Maybe breach some bases to get info. Perhaps you could give us like 3 or 4 thermal detonators.
Deception, please.
I honestly think we'll need a thermal detonator for mining.
But do we need 3 or 4?
No.
The thing about Rupert is he knows enough to know a thermal detonator is not going to leave anything left.
I think blown up by one.
Well, there's supposed to be this great force that interrupts the actual force, whatever that is. Difficulty?
Also, Rupert sounds like he's very apprehensive in asking this.
2 challenge, please.
He really wants them.
I really want them. I'm gonna upgrade 1 mine.
If you succeed, you get a bunch of advantage. So, succeed.
Oh, because you're saying you are
Yeah.
loony.
No, I failed, but I got 4 advantage. Does that mean I get 1?
No, but he says, I have something that might help. And he goes away and he comes back with a, like, essentially mineral sniffer. And some shape charges. It can only be used in shape charged work.
Permacrete.
Yeah. Permacrete detonate.
You know what shape.
I thought that was permacrete and just blow stuff up.
Yeah.
I accept them that. Alright. But I'm gonna be very annoyed if these don't work.
I will be too.
I'm just gonna kind of get closer to this guy. Are you sure you don't want to give the Wookiee the thermal detonator?
Well, I already told the Wookiee if he had Fulcrum's permission, and he didn't start with, I have Fulcrum's permission. So I'm going to assume he doesn't have Fulcrum's permission.
Look at him. Look at him. Does he look like the guy that's not going to rip your arms off if you don't give him the thermal detonator?
It's Christmas.
Just one.
So this is like a mining lance, right?
Just one.
It's Christmas after all.
See all my charming friends here with the guns?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if he tries to rip my arms off, they will probably defend me.
Probably, but just one.
Make a persuasion. Make a begging check.
What would I even roll for
He
begging?
gets 2 boosts for that 'cause he's a dog. The great at begging.
Up here. Negotiation, shall
I don't know. You tell me what you're trying to do. I think it might be charm.
Yeah, charm sounds right for begging.
Man, I am terrible at that.
Whoops.
But his discipline is high enough it is to challenge.
Nah, it looks scary to give him a boost dice.
Oh my god.
I will allow scary giving him a boost dice.
Yeah.
It did nothing.
Not scary enough, apparently.
No, I have an advantage.
Yep.
No. We do have limited resources here. We have just... Look,
That's right, it's the money
anything...
button.
we did just give you 3 concussion missiles. Anything you need to blow up, they should work.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. You can get a thermal detonator later.
Or that gun we just put on your ship.
Yeah.
One now.
Or the other gun we just put on your ship.
Rupert, you can get
Are they
one
forward
later.
facing?
You can buy 10
turret.
of them later.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the forward facing one's already there. So you put the turret one.
Yeah, you could buy 10 of them later.
And just so you don't think we're ungrateful, we also did fix your shields. We saw there was part of a advanced shielding system on there that someone had taken the core out of, so we replaced the core.
Ooh,
Thanks.
nice.
Alright.
Man, this ship's pretty sweet.
It was before you guys looted it. Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, at the time we didn't know we'd keep it.
Yeah, we didn't know we were going to keep it.
Alright, let's go before I piss them off enough that they'll shoot us.
Yeah, let's head off. We have a job to do on Piss Along.
He just chuckles slightly as you say the thing about shooting him. Alright. Yeah, you'll step away from the ship.
Cool.
As the last couple of the guys jump down and head off.
Cool. And start her up. Input the coordinates to Piss Along. And let
I
us.
think we're stuck with that now.
And you piss her off to piss her on.
Yes.
Can you please roll me an astrogation check, or whoever is doing astrogation? You still do not have an astro droid?
No.
That's right. Astrogation is a different role than piloting.
Yes, it is.
However, I remove setback from astrogation checks.
I have
take
a
half
series of
time.
things,
Do.
none of which talk about astrogation difficulty.
I do remove one black, and I do it in half the time.
It's probably just going to be difficulty 3. Nothing particularly tricky about this, it's just a long trip.
Yeah, it's a pissy trip.
Cool.
To the refresher.
Yeah. That looks like you failed.
Yeah, that does. So those 5 failures and 2 successes,
Oh.
and 2 advantage equals 2 advantage and 3 fail. It's because I'm calling it Piss Along.
Yeah.
So I accidentally put the wrong name at first.
It's the phrasing.
It's a real pity for me that failure doesn't actually do anything except make you fail. So yeah, you got no threat, no display, so I can't make you flying an asteroid.
Nah, I got advantage. If that helps.
So we just turn up in the wrong space.
Yeah. Lucky he just accidentally puts a G into the coordinates, just oh, whoops. Has to correct it.
So you head off. You appear out of your first sort of long jump. You should be on the edge of a hyperspace lane now. You went on.
Oh, whoops. Wrong coordinate.
Would
Hang
you
on.
like me to check the maps?
Sure.
Same roll. Although I will upgrade it with Destiny. I'll give you 1 setback dice as well because you don't know exactly where you are.
Brett, can I buy 1 more imp so that I can have 3 dice, not 2?
It's just it's not
Well, you have to get dedicated.
Rude.
Yep, which is at the bottom of one of the talent trees.
Oh. Shit.
I rolled 3 failures and 1 threat.
that's this session.
Yeah, not so easy, is it? Best.
So you guys start heading down the hyperspace lane, and you appear out of the air, and you don't. Once again, I'm not sure where you are.
You're going to be better at that, huh?
Shut up.
Those rebels must have put something in to scramble the systems, right, Best?
Yes. Where is C2?
It's right here.
Question. Oh, there you are.
I've been standing next to you the whole time.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was distracted by piloting. Would you happen to be better at this than we are? Our clearly inferior fleshy brains require assistance.
I can certainly try. But however, astrogation is not my primary function.
Good luck.
I can give him a boost die.
We'll have 50,000 credits. We can buy another droid.
I'd rather make it.
We can upgrade him for 5,000 credits. Did he fail as well?
Oh, and hell.
Oh boy!
We're not going to pistol on this session.
We're not going to pistol on this section.
I mean, we are. We're just not going to the planet that we're
The
supposed to.
last thing he says is, "This should help us make up for lost time."
Oh no.
That's the 3 advantage. The despair, however.
Oh shit!
Let me just see if there's a handy table in this book. Well,
So we run into an
sure.
Inquisitorious ship, right?
No, we end up inside a worm. That's what always happens
But
when
we
you're in
found the
space.
end destination.
We're gonna get eaten on the way.
so
Giant space worm.
yeah.
We just fixed this ship.
We're gonna get eaten and have to shoot our way out.
To be
Just
fair, it
fix
isn't
the
a
ship.
lucky trip until she crashes it. So.
Yeah.
I feel like the ship's crashing is everyone else's fault and not my own.
Gonna break
But you're a pilot. It's always your fault.
I do want to be.
Never would have gotten into this if you had just won that first race.
Yeah.
How?
Oh,
Fuck you guys.
Didn't you lose by like one
Yes! One advantage I lost
One
by.
advantage.
I was really mad.
this is taking like about 5 days, by the way.
I'm running alcohol. I'm very upset.
I'm sure we've
No, wait. You have a Type 2 hyperdrive. It's 10 days.
So we spend 10 days each time realizing we've gone to the wrong space.
Well, no, you just realise when you arrive.
Whoops.
So I was wondering if you guys wanted to do anything in this essentially downtime.
I'm going to start No, I don't even have the bits to build a droid.
Now, see, something I would have wanted to check earlier if I'd realised this was going to take so long. So I still had a level 2 crit from ages ago.
Oh, that's be cured by now.
Oh, thank fuck.
I will
That's an
say,
important distinction.
after probably like the first day, Riff it just gets bored and he moves up into the gun turret and starts just playing with it.
Yep.
Yeah,
They did a good job.
press the buttons a few times.
You shoot off into hyperspace.
Yeah.
Nothing will go wrong.
A lot can go wrong with that.
This is where the despair comes.
The hyperspace worms come out and
Isn't it one of those whales? And then all of a sudden we find this river.
No, that's an area in the UK, Wales.
they use the new galactic whales.
Did you just...
Roll with critical hit, yes.
I'm probably going to spend this time just making myself a list of droid parts I want to buy. With my 100,000 credits.
I cleaned my weapons. But I pressed
Alright.
from the door first, so you know I'll clean my gun.
Can someone please roll me a force dice?
One light.
light.
So yeah, you arrive. Then a split second later, the ship just goes smack, and you spin around. Alarms come across your the console. You see someone's in like the co-pilot's chair. Shields drop and go offline as you hit something in space and you spin around. The ship doesn't seem to just die.
I am going to put on my spacesuit in panic.
Sensible. But you take a level 3 grip to the ship.
Okay,
Where's the ship's sheet again?
Items.
in the book.
We really need to make it a sheet.
Yeah, I don't
We
have a
have
printer. So
We've said it out loud, therefore I'll remember when I watch back the recording.
Yes, that's how it
Working
works.
at work, I can print it there. That's where I print all my sheets.
Touche. So yes, level 3 crit, and I'm going to evasive maneuvers to stop that from continuing to fuck.
sure, you roll pilot space.
Cool,
Challenge 1, difficulty 2.
cool.
I'll upgrade difficulty to challenge 2, difficulty 1.
Oh.
I don't have any blacks because I am a great pilot.
Means I think this is going to end badly. Oh no.
That's getting fine.
There's a despair
Jar
in there.
Jar.
There's a despair in there. But that cancels that. So we have 3 successes and a despair.
You manage to right the ship as you face planet. It's very brown mud ball. You see there's poles of ice. There is some sea as well. You do see green patches across it, just not a lot.
Oh, hey, green. Green.
Were you in the turret
Yes.
as during this? You do happen to notice that you did hit something. So you get a good look at what you hit. In front of you, though, you notice rapidly approaching is an Imperial customs ship. It seems to be coming over to have a look at the collision.
I don't know, halfway into my spacesuit.
Okay, can I see what we hit?
It's reading as a ship on your sensors.
Cool, can I like try and like face, so like my front is facing them so I can see them?
Yeah, sure. It's not difficult. You just angle the ship slightly and look out the window. I mean, you can actually roll a sensors roll. It's probably far better to do.
Oh, sensors, where's that?
Computers.
Computer. I have two
Just
green.
difficulty 2.
Two green!
Really?
I have two green!
You're busy, so you can't help.
I'm too busy putting on my spacesuit.
He's panicking!
Real
I'm
life
fairly certain I upgraded the skill, but anyway.
But I don't know.
is probably locking onto the.
Oh, hey, a success!
You scan it. It seems to be a small bulk freighter. If that's not a contradiction in terms. A small freighter. Sort of a nice, hardy little Corellian number. Similar to what you used to have.
Do they look particularly damaged?
Well, they haven't regained control of their spin yet.
Oh.
Cool, then in that case...
They got tail spin.
Cool, then in that case, I'm gonna do the really dick thing and leave.
So you start accelerating.
Yep, I'm fucking off. Just like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Sure. So you start accelerating off. As you do, you look and the custom ship starts to move to intercept.
I would like to dodge that, please.
Sure. How are you doing that?
Going around.
I mean, like, trying to...
It's space.
Yeah, so like, they're trying to meet the center point. I keep changing my intercept point. So like, it keeps like drifting. It's just like, no. No.
Does our friend in the turret want to do anything?
Would you like to help? We're being pursued.
Yes, I'll shoot at him. Because that
Excellent.
seems rational.
That's totally going to help our position.
Yeah.
It's an Imperial ship, therefore it doesn't count.
I mean,
I loved your
okay.
face to that.
So you guys work out what you're doing just for a second, because I'm just going to quickly look at the stats for a customs frigate. Ideally,
So we die.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
The stats for the ship we have are in the Force and Destiny core.
FC, which one's that?
Like casual.
I don't have that on me.
Whoops.
But I have the entire stats. So what's your ship speed?
4.
It's in the book. Oh, wait, no, it's in the Discord.
It's alright, Mark's got it up currently.
Yeah. 4.
It looks like you can outpace this thing.
Great, I also can go
These are the
faster.
stats I think.
Right, then do you go faster?
I don't.
Thing.
Yes, full throttle. +1 increase top speed +1 for cunning.
Hooray.
And I have cunning too.
Alright.
So
Do you need to
it's
roll, or is it just a thing that happens?
It is a talent special ability that I have.
Oh.
Bring out the cards if you can.
It will be on the cards. Oh, you got the cards.
I have the cards.
So I guess my speed 6.
これのターンドロー
Reference a TIE fighter of speed 6.
タレントカード
Full throttle. There it is. Full throttle. Active action. The character may push a ship or vehicle past its limits of speed. He may perform the full throttle action attempting a hard level 3 piloting check. With success, the ship's top speed increases by 1 for a number of rounds equal to cunning. The ship still cannot perform actions or maneuvers it could not perform normally, i.e. actions that have a minimum speed requirement.
Cool.
Oh, thank you. You wrote my stats down.
Yeah.
So you just need to make a
I
level
believe that's
piloting
accurate.
check.
Yes. Level 3 piloting check and I go fast.
I'll bring a printout of the ship stats
Bless.
next time.
I'm going to put that up front so I don't forget.
Isn't that like specifically character shit we can put?
So,
Yeah.
you like to roll?
Yes, my level 3
I'll
piloting.
do that.
Well, more likely you
Planetary or space?
Space.
I've literally got the
Space.
book.
Right,
Just
space.
scan it back and print it.
Yeah, but my printer is shit.
Yeah, true.
Uh-oh.
The dog should be inside.
Dog is not inside.
The dogs should be inside, but they are not. So, any other things to add?
Nope.
Good luck.
That counts as that. So, we have 2 successes.
You succeed.
And, no, 3 successes and an advantage. I didn't read one of the dice. There were a lot of blanks.
Alright, so you start accelerating around the ship.
Like, nope. Not today, officer.
Alrighty.
Yeah, turn on my root reader.
Where's my ship weapons?
Not there.
But my ship weapons should be here.
They are
Are
not.
you trying to find?
Well, I can't get the ship. Well, I've got the Imperial Customs frigate. I just don't have the weapons listed. So I was just going to look at the weapons list for ships and guess. Because that's what you want to hear when I'm shooting at you.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
do you have?
Oh, here it is.
Yay! You found it.
I'm going to assume they don't have turbo lasers.
No, you don't know.
I mean, I know they do, but yeah, they're not even gonna. At this point, they've seen your saying run from you. They're not even gonna like put out a warning.
Whoops.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
What's your ship silhouette?
4.
You're going
Fast.
fast. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Speed 5.
Deja vu.
You interfering with their role? Nope.
You're busy,
I'm still putting on my suit.
and I'm piloting. So currently,
I'd
no.
probably say I'm finished putting it on after this round.
You see 2 laser blaster cannons zap in front of the ship.
Whoops.
It's unclear if they just missed or if they're warning shots.
Hey, River, job for you.
Okay.
I think you can gather what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, because of the advanced computer on the ship, we get 2 boost die for gunnery checks.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's important.
Specifically the A36 Pathfinder,
Ooh.
because it's like some advanced scout ship.
Alrighty, are we rolling initiative?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or do we just do players and back to... I think we just do players now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works. So I did my piloting check.
Yep.
I'm
Who
pretty
would
sure
like
it's
to
2
go
boost.
next? You, I guess?
Yeah, I suppose.
Fight, shoot.
Okay, you can be in charge of the cannon.
What difficulty?
Keep the cannon.
2?
Yeah, short range. No, 1.
1?
I think we can launch missiles in a
I'm
tower.
pretty sure it's
Piece
2
of shit
boost,
weapon.
because I did read something about
Okay.
it, but it's up to you, you're the DM.
I have like 20 more weapons than you, and I'm in a military ship. Go ahead.
Do your best.
I'll take that. I'll win. I'm limited. I think I have more guns and gunners.
That's always good, isn't it?
Imperial efficiency.
I've got 3 successes and 2 advantage.
Alrighty, light me up.
How much damage do our guns do? Because what gun do we have on there? Next session we'll have all this written down.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
You have you have blaster cannon. So damage 5, crit 4.
So 8. And 2 advantage.
What are you doing with the advantage?
I'll just give them ship strain. As I hit, I don't know, some of the sensor equipment or something.
Yeah, you see you hit it and you see a couple of light big beams of energy cross.
Yeah,
Not sure what you hit, but you hit something.
I hit something.
That's always important. But who else do anything? They are still in your forward firing arc.
We crash, so I assume we're there, because that's the way Bucky drives, so I'll start heading to like the cockpit. And then once he fires, I'll be like, oh, we're fighting someone, so I'll head to another turret.
Yeah, so you can maneuver into that turret.
Yeah.
So that was, I think that was a blaster cannon as well.
I'm very fun. Because mine's always dead.
That's just gunnery, yeah?
Yep. I got a better ship, but you guys are better shots.
What difficulty?
1.
Just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are at close range, so. Because you guys are planetary scale, so yeah, it's close range.
Go for it. You can do it.
Alright, so I got 3 successes and 3 advantage.
Was that 8 damage?
Yes.
Alright, what are you doing with your strain?
I'll just give them strain.
I guess I'm going to flail into the cockpit as well and probably sit down in the spare seat, still in my nice suit with the breather on.
Yeah, you should help.
Yep.
Help
Do anything else
us.
apart from that?
I'm probably going to turn on the sensors to get a better feel of what on earth is going on out.
This, roll sensors or roll computers. It's difficulty 2.
Excuse me.
Our computers have boost. Oh wait, no, that's for gunnery.
Yeah, so that's 1 success and 2 threat.
You scan around. You see that there's just a number of shuttles and like light craft coming in and out. Most of them seem fairly heavily armed. Imperial cruiser here seems to be the only Imperial thing that comes to immediate attention. The Corellian Corvette, not Corvette, the Corellian ship, the YT, whatever that you hit is following you, but it seems to be keeping your distance.
They want the insurance claim.
Yeah, they want it the insurance.
Yeah, they have like a ramp down the side of the ship.
They hit us. They hit us.
So we have a bogey on our tail.
Yeah, I am aware.
Well,
There is also, you notice that there's a shiny button on the screen in front of you that says concussion missiles. Alright, so
Ooh.
NPCs. Because you do piling thing.
I mean, I can roll it again if you want.
They shoot and hit you twice.
Ah, fuck.
You go through ships so quickly.
Look.
You take damage 6 and then 6 again.
Cool.
So I don't know what your armor
Armor
is.
3. So total is 6 damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
sorry, I found the proper ability. It's a tracking computer. The sensor operator must designate one target and make a difficulty 2. That's where I got the 2 from. Computers check. If he succeeds, all combat checks made by ship weapons against his target upgrade the ability of their check once. So if you have free success or a triumph, you may designate an additional target. So it's basically you make a check and we upgrade our difficulty. Oh, we just upgrade our roll once.
Yep.
Oh, that's not that great.
You, with the sensor reading in front of you, you'll sense an energy pulse come out of the Imperial Corvette, and you realise that it's activated its deflectors.
Oh, excellent. That means they're coming into combat range.
Well, they're already in combat range, but yeah.
Yeah. So we're probably going to get shot at from the back.
Oh, no, not the Corvette, not the Corellian, sorry, the customs ship.
Oh, okay.
Imperials.
Never mind.
Oh, we have a dorsal turret mounted light ion cannon.
Maybe we should use it.
Are these blaster cannons you have if you pulled it up? 2 blaster cannons?
Oh, 2 blaster cannons? Okay.
I don't know, is that what?
Forward mounting light laser cannons fire arc forward, damage 5, crit 3, range close, linked 1. And then dorsal turret mounted light ion cannon, fire arc, all damage 8, crit 4, range close, ion.
Stick with what I said.
Yeah. So just blasters and concussion missiles. Fair enough. We'll just get
Alright,
2
so
of those.
PCs again.
Yay.
Well, as I can see that shield is coming up, I'm just going to hit the big red button.
Yep. Roll a gunnery.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Do it.
What's my difficulty? 1.
Do it, bitch.
You can do it.
Do it, bitch.
Fist.
Do it, bitch.
It needs mail.
Triumph. A triumph.
So I have a triumph and a success.
Nice.
It's got breach.
Yeah.
Breach, 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 breach.
Well, the breach happens automatically.
Yeah,
If you're doing a crit.
you probably want to.
So that is 63.
A breach of 4.
Shit.
Yeah.
As the shields come up, you fire just in time, and they don't properly activate before you hit. Appears their rear shields fail, and their frontal shields drop in energy power.
Did you get?
I got, well, technically 2 because it was a triumph and
so
success.
8 damage.
There we go. 8 damage.
From the concussion missile? Or?
Yes.
Doesn't sound right.
Wouldn't it be like a...
Oh, yeah, 2. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, damage 6.
Cool.
What does critical 3 mean?
It crits on free advantage.
Oh, okay.
Or a
6, no armor.
That's the wrong number. This guy with 3 name.
It means that guided is like if you miss. It's some really.
It's a bit
It should
difficult.
say on there.
But it's fine. If you're longer range, you can essentially just keep rolling
Yeah.
every round until it hits.
Yeah.
But you hit it anyway. So
Yeah.
you're seeing like starting to vent some gases, some topurine. Topurine. That's the wrong game.
Yeah.
Some gases. Yeah. Who's next?
Rivek will, seeing the nice hole that this has made, fire into that spot.
Sure. He has defense 1.
Yep.
Shoot.
So difficulty 1, defense 1. I'll aim for a boost on him. Yeah. I have a success and 2 advantage.
Yay!
So hit them for 6 and give them more ship strain by targeting the newly damaged spot that's clearly venting some kind of gas.
Yeah, it seems to start venting more now. And as you're watching, you as well, Rupert. Well, I think you're all paying close attention. You notice that a couple of the larger turrets now start aiming towards you as well.
I will shoot the same spot,
Could that be oxygen?
and I'll
Could
aim
be.
twice, taking 2 strain.
Yep.
I'm sure it's a bad time for whoever's involved in that ship.
Yeah.
Well, we've already made a great first impression on this planet.
Yeah.
Well, 1
probably
success
not
and 1
fun.
advantage.
Sure. So
I'll give him strain with advantage.
The ship is not having a good time.
I've realised now why rich people have like a shit ton of cars. They
Yeah.
just switch through them whenever they've completed a crime. Lucky needs that.
So 5. So you do 6 damage.
7. 1 success.
Okay.
You say it was 6 base?
For the cannons, yeah.
No, cannons are 5 base.
Oh, sorry, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a missile launcher. That's 6.
So they aim over. Well, you guys are. What are you doing, Lucky?
Flying
How are you flying?
as fast as
I'll
possible.
try spinning. That's a good trick.
Yeah, but
Barrel roll.
are you trying to do anything particular? You're getting pretty close at this point.
Yeah, I want to get far enough away that I can just punch it out of here.
You're within the gravity well of the planet.
Yeah, I want to get out of that so that I can punch it away.
Okay.
That's.
Because I assume we're not at the correct planet.
No, you are.
Oh, fuck.
The problem was you hit another ship.
Oh, fuck.
And then the second despair got the Imperial custom ship there.
If we shoot that one down.
True.
So
We could rate it.
if you're
See what the
to
top-
leave the gravity well, you're either going to have to slow down in front of it, turn around, we'll go backwards. That's a bad idea. Or just keep going all the way to the other side of the planet.
I like the sound of option 2. We can do a flyby and see what's up on the planet.
Alright, so you start flying sort of closer towards the planet, trying to do a bit of a slingshot. Piloting. Yeah.
Piloting space.
Yeah. Difficulty 3. I'm going to upgrade it.
Well, no despairs.
That's good.
So that will cancel that. Will turn into that. Those will turn into that. 1 success, 2 advantage.
So you sort of aim at the cruiser itself and go past it. The turrets are going to have to swing all the way around.
For everyone or just them?
Well, like you've sort of flown straight past it, so they're going to have to turn around the turrets to aim at you, as well as trying to turn the ship around.
Like
Oh, cool.
Like when the 2 ships pass each other at sea and they just go.
Whee!
But they have -2 on their handling, so
Right.
yeah.
In order to fire from the dorsal turret, would we need to go down the other end of the ship?
I assume that's where I am. So I was at the bay, which was that.
Yeah, you'd be on turret each.
Yeah.
Well,
The back
ventral.
the back one's an ion cannon.
Well,
it's not-
ventral's like the back and dorsal's below. I
Yeah.
think. No, dorsal fin. Yeah, so it's on top.
Yeah, dorsal, ventral, anterior, posterior.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter because you're shooting.
That's not so. Who's in the blaster and who's in the ion?
Oh, you're both in the blaster.
They're both blasters.
We'll work out if what you've actually got later, but we
Yeah.
started with that, so we'll finish with that.
Yeah.
So the ship, I'm going to need to make it to do a handling check or a piloting check. It's
I
going to be...
imagine you'll buy the computers. It's like you can launch missiles from there.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste them.
Just mash it.
Oh, what's your ship's handling?
0.
Okay.
Look, we only keep a ship for one mission each time. Just mash the button.
Well, we have 7.
Attack every Imperial ship you came across.
We're on episode 15 currently. We have gone through. This is our second ship on 15 episodes. Thank you very much.
So yeah, it starts to turn around and it gets around to a point where it's now on your tail. Like it manages to essentially haul ass and line up, but the turrets don't get around in time. It had to make a compromise.
This is acceptable.
That's them.
I'm going to use computer's check to try and jam their comms so they can't call for any backup.
Certainly.
Smart idea.
Not sure that's the game. Yeah, I'm gonna make it challenge 1 difficulty 1.
Because I'm just assuming that they're probably going to try and call for backup at some point, especially if we shoot them down.
Yeah. The Imperials.
There's a certain amount of embarrassment if they get shot down.
Yeah. By a scout ship.
That's 1 success and 2 advantage.
You fill the area with static.
Cool. Which is sad because I rolled like 5 advantage and then 3 threat. I'm like, damn it.
Alright, who's next?
Rebecca will fire the guns again at it because that sounds like a good idea.
I figure I'll just go last unless it's strictly necessary that I fly faster first.
Fair enough.
It's just easier.
So that 1, defensive 1.
Remember, you do have. There's 2 options as a pilot you can do. One's essentially stay on target. One is evasive maneuver. One gives you guys attack bonus, and one gives them an attack penalty. Oh, sorry. One gives everyone a bonus. One gives everyone a penalty.
I feel like evasive is the penalty for everyone.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But it would also be good to avoid getting shot.
It would. Anyway, you guys are shooting first.
Okay. Well, there's a clear shot. I'll take string. Ooh. That's more than successes. So 5 successes and an advantage. So that's 10 damage.
That's a problem on soaking.
Yay.
Good. You were cute.
Yeah, you open up a second rent in its armor. You see there's like electricity sparking around it.
Shoot it.
Yeah, and with my advantage, I'll give them a point of strength from the embarrassment of this.
Excellent.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I
Captain's
will.
probably getting annoyed at this point.
Well, there's a reason he's this far out.
Yeah.
He's clearly not competent.
It's Constantine.
Yeah. He's an admiral. He's not even a captain. He flies one of these things. Actually, no. If I was flying one of them, you'd already be dead.
Yeah.
The Imperial ships.
I'm shooting in the same spot. Because why not? Ooh, goddamn, it's a lot of successes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got less than you.
Getting higher up
I just
that,
got 3 successes.
higher up that wanted list.
No advantage or anything.
Damn.
Okay, so that's 8 damage, downgraded to. Can you roll me a D100, please? And add 10.
There you go.
Actually, not add 10.
77.
So that's including the 10?
87.
So yeah, you hit and the last spark of the shields goes out. You see like major electronical sparks go all across the ship, and then the lights just power down, starts gliding.
We should probably finish them off.
Yeah, so piloting check.
Depends what you want to do. If you're just like trying to slow down and turn around so you can shoot them, or
Well, I was going to start doing evasive maneuvers, because how many more are on our tail currently?
well,
Because I assumed we had 2 ships following us.
you need to sort of probably do a scanner check to be certain where the other ship is.
The planet.
But from what you can tell, only one ship's been firing at you.
And that's the one we shot back. Cool.
You should finish them off.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna head towards them.
So you slow around down, start banking around back to them. Sure. Well, the rest of you do.
I assume it's the same difficulty as before. Two purple, one red.
Well, it's not as urgent, so it's just fine. You can just say you're doing it.
Okay. No rolling.
They don't have power to shoot back.
Cool. Then in that case, I will check the scanners using my computer roll of very small.
Difficulty 2.
It's a good thing we're not a part of the rebellion, otherwise this would be a war crime.
Yeah. Good thing we're contractors.
It's just a regular.
Yeah.
That's funny. So the good side for me are singles, and the bad side for me are doubles. So on a related note, 1 failure and 1 threat.
Oh.
1 failure, 1 threat.
On the computer's check.
You, for the moment, have lost track of them. There's a cloud of dust, like a cloud of this gas coming out, and there's some electricity. Yeah, you just, while piloting, you're trying to look over and hit buttons.
I can't look at this.
Money came out from Nintendo.
So you see that. I'm trying to think. You see some escape pods start.
I imagine they're heading towards the planet.
But it hasn't been enough time really to work it with.
Okay, right, yeah.
They've just deployed.
Fair
And it doesn't look like the full crew's complement's gone.
Fair enough.
Guys, aim for the escape pods.
Only the ones with life forms in them. There's no reason in.
Yeah.
Why waste 1 round of ammunition?
Yeah, why?
So for you guys again, what are you doing?
I shoot the ship.
Sure. It's difficulty 1. If you hit, roll me a crit.
Oh, yeah.
Poor shit.
They took it too easy on you.
Yep, I hit.
Roll that crit.
50.
Times 2. Oh, sorry. Plus 20.
70.
Yeah, I mean the navicomp's down. Big whoop.
Oh.
Actually, it could be. The navicomp explodes and taking all the data on it out with it.
You haven't shot them yet?
No.
You're going closer to them as well.
Yeah, look, he's not going to shoot the escape pods, but he will shoot the ship.
Yep. Difficulty 1, and if you manage to hit, roll a
I
crit.
managed to hit. Really want to blow up.
Yeah.
Does your fishes and stuff count for ship weapons?
What? No.
Or is that only melee?
I've only got vicious on the vibro knife.
No. Oh yeah. Isn't it? Okay.
That will do it. Another 5 successes and advantage.
Sure, roll me another crit. Actually, just 5 successes, roll me a crit, and then add to you, and then roll me another crit, add 40 to it. That's,
Okay. 51, so 81.
Yeah. Shields are down again.
And then 123.
Yeah, you see, you hit again, just punches him deep. See a series of explosions go through, and one of their 3 engines in the back just explodes off.
How far from the ship have the escape pods gotten so far?
Not that far.
Cool, I'm going to push the red button again.
Certainly roll with her hit.
Well,
No survivors.
but what if they're former Imperials?
These aren't former Imperials. Sorry, what was
They're
the...
about to be formed into
What was the...
Difficulty 1, it's surprisingly easy to hit a ship that's not functioning in space.
Are you getting the ship or the escape pods?
The escape pods.
Oh.
Well, I assumed you were just going to use the blast quality and take them all out.
Yeah, that's what I
Alright.
There we go. I'm going to use the advantage of that to make blast.
Sure, roll me a crit and add, what are we up to? 60? 50? I feel like.
What's that? 80, 88?
138.
138.
Yeah. I think they're almost dead. It's like 150.
Yeah, it's kind of at the point of seeing secondary explosions of shit. I mean, technically it's not breaking up at this point, but it's breaking up at this point. Especially as the blast goes through, that will hit that ship again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just roll another crit. Because it's at this point it's down
120.
130.
No, that's 26.
So yeah, you hit it with a concussion missile. Explosions rent across it. Shrapnel comes out, covers the escape pods, and they detonate in the cold, hard vacuum of space. Roll a discipline check.
Is this because I killed a lot of people?
No, it's because you killed a lot of people in space in escape pods, and you're afraid of space.
I am afraid of space. What is the difficulty on this?
I would say just challenge 2.
Extreme wheezing. I got 2 fails and 2 advantage.
Alright. Well, it's going to have to take a round to reload anyways, but for a moment you're like, just sort of seeing them fall out their escape pods. Well, I mean, at a bit of a distance, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's Star Wars space. They're all still somehow able to be seen through the window.
Yeah.
Their bodies just slowly
Just
floating.
like a clone trooper.
So this one doesn't like start force pushing their way towards us.
Yeah.
No, they pull the ship.
So yeah, this ship is gone. You just fire a couple more times and if you want, it just starts breaking up into pieces. You see on the scanner as you try again that the YT slowing down and starting to head away from you.
I
buddy,
wonder
you don't
why.
like we don't have any.
You know, I'm really liking these new guns they put on here.
Yeah, they're real nice. So it was the ship that we've shot down the one that we crashed into?
No,
That's the white this one.
Okay, cool. They were smart.
yeah, they just wanted.
This is worth feature.
They just wanted to exchange like boss numbers and license detail, insurance details.
They're like,
And we blocked
nah, they killed the cops. We're out.
That's what happened.
I'm just gonna get out.
Some cops saw that you were in a car crash, started driving over, and you started shooting them and killed them all.
And they're just like, yeah, no, this isn't worth the insurance.
I'm just gonna start shakily pouring myself some bone broth.
I'm sure you took some like Tupperware from the rebel ship and just filled it full of food, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this way. He has all these bodies to make more bone broth.
Oh, God!
What?
Jesus.
You have more bodies to make bone broth. That's totally why you did it, right?
Oh, no!
And they've been flash frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
So you guys are in space near an Imperial customs ship you've just blown up.
I'm gonna land by and rate it. Pieces.
Salvage.
So you fly over to it. It wasn't like it's destroyed, but it's still not. It wasn't vaporized. So, yeah, you can land in it. So
In the wreckage.
well, yeah, the customs ships have 2 long points at the front, and they're designed to like latch ships in. So they got like 2 airlocks at that point. They're slightly different designs. So picture like a small Star Destroyer with like a column cut out the front for ships to fly into.
Okay.
So you can get in pretty easy.
Yeah.
One of them will work.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We slide ourselves in.
Yeah, cool. You all die except Bist.
I said we slide ourselves in, I didn't say we got out.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me, Brett.
So you slide in and park.
Yes. And then I start scanning.
Roll sensors. So you can only clamp down on one side of the ship at a time. The ship, the custom ship's broken apart just enough that you don't fit properly. And that, and also you're quite a thin ship compared to some.
I put my stuff on.
Would you like help?
Yes, please.
Actually, I'm going to take the mining drill.
I have one fail. You are better at this than me.
Sorry, what was the difficulty with the scan?
What are you scanning for? I should have asked that. What are you scanning for?
Life.
I'm going to scan the environment.
Environment, yeah, 2.
so I have a success.
You sense that there is some air still inside.
Mhm.
Some of the bulkheads must have closed. Well, the scanner sense that. But rapidly depressurizing, you think the remaining bulkheads that are still stable are probably going to stay stable. However, if you're going to walk through this thing, it'll lose all its air by the time you're at the other end.
So suits definitely, and at least the pressure in there isn't going to get any worse to the point where your body will be crushed.
Yep.
So if you really want to go walking on a ship that's falling apart, be my guess.
Right. I was mostly here to see if they had any information about the space rocks.
Be my guess. I'm saying holy shit.
I mean, I'd rather not. I'd rather send a Wookiee out. To be perfectly honest. I mean, we can just leave. Why don't we just leave? Hey, Rupert, do you want to go explore the ship?
I mean, it's a custom ship. There's probably some, like, contraband on there. It's probably some good shit.
If we didn't blow it up.
Yeah, cargo hold's probably stable.
If you would like to have a look, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, you go have a look. We'll hold the fort in case we gotta take off. We just send a Wookiee out.
So you head into the ship.
Yep, I'll find the terminal, and I want to see how wrecked this ship is.
Judging just by the scans they've got, quite wrecked.
Yeah.
But you have like thrusters on your spacesuit. The biggest concern would be getting your spacesuit torn on something sharp.
I'll turn around and go back in. Actually, how far is the cargo hold?
Not that far. Let me just roll the old random dice to see how trash that path is. It's not too deep. It's not too far in.
I mean, on the actual ship.
On their ship, yeah.
Yeah, like from our ship, how far along their ship is the cargo hatch?
The cargo hold itself. I think it's the ship.
Can I jump from our ship and use my thrusters to land on it and then just climb my way in?
Yeah, it's like directly in front of you.
Yeah.
You'd have to essentially, yeah, you'd if you walked around or unless you've got something to cut through like
a mining drill?
it is like spaceship armor.
Isn't that what the mining drill's for?
I mean, you could do it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
You'd be better off with a lightsaber.
Well, funny you should say that. My mining drill actually has a lightsaber bit.
We'll spend those destiny points.
No.
Could I shape charge my way in?
Yes.
Alright, I grab some shape charges and I head over.
Sure. Roll. There's not an explosives check, is there?
No.
Gunnery. Roll gunnery.
Difficulty.
Challenge 2.
But I guess while Peter's over there, we can find out where that spaceport was on the planet. They said there's only one, right?
So how many despairs was that?
I didn't get any spares. I did fail, but I jumped back to the ship before I set off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're not like. It goes off. Well, it goes. It's just 2 solid armor.
Damn it! I get back in the ship.
Did you find anything?
Nope.
Okay, then let's leave.
Good work, Sherlock's.
Absolutely. And we leave and we go park somewhere else. Far away.
Yeah, sure.
Like on the spaceport.
Well, the planet.
Yeah.
Somewhere
parking
far
in a
away on the
swamp.
planet.
Let me try it out.
Yeah,
And we go find Yoda.
Yep.
So,
Oh, we
there
found
he is.
Baby Yoda.
so you guys start approaching the planet. We will go for our break there and come back in about 15 minutes. So, see you guys then.
See you then.
Hello and welcome back to Dangerous Beasts. It's always good to see our viewer count go up during the break. I think we should leave it there.
Stay, you'll enjoy it.
Don't leave.
Please don't leave. Well, there is that going. Wow, beautiful faces. So the party has arrived at Pissalon. You've now corrupted how I pronounce the name.
After
Pissalon.
destroying the custom ship.
Oh, the poor Imperials. Poor Imperials. Well, I'm sure that'll have no repercussions, seeing as you are here to stealthily acquire information about Inquisitors.
Yeah,
So stealthily.
yeah, absolutely.
They'll never know we're here. Oh, look, it's an Imperial ship. Boom! So you approach. You start approaching this town in the middle of one of the great swampy areas. I'm not just saying that because you're talking about Jar Jar. So yeah, there's you land in I presume. Actually, there is a landing field outside the city.
Yeah, we'll park in there.
So,
gonna get them.
so you land. No one comes out and greet you or anything. Judging by the state of repair of what appears to be just mesh thrown down in a couple of different unique spots with solar-powered lights. That no one's really paying attention.
Sweet.
Even after only being here for even by the time you powered down the ship, wind has already kicked mud up and started splattering some of the screens at the side.
Lovely.
Right. I know you know that I dislike tattooing because of the sand and the creatures.
Is this just as bad?
Well, this is wet.
So what is your idea of like a perfect world, Biss?
Have you... What fucking planet is... What's my home planet?
Bistopia? No, yeah.
Buffalo wood.
Yeah, I know that's how it is in the language. What's the irony is the bosses don't know the name of their world, and that's all they're trying to find out.
Have you ever been to Bothelwood?
No.
I highly suggest that you try it out at some point.
It's just a giant field.
What sector is that in?
Everywhere.
Look, it's in the mid-room, okay? Yeah, the Bothan space.
Right.
It's a nice calm between disgusting.
Right.
So there's no disgusting. It's just nice. Other than, you know, the Imperials, but...
That's an entire planet full of boffins.
Yes. Decent company.
You guys are here.
I'm gonna start exploring.
Before we do that, how are you going equipped?
Rebecca's gonna bring everything. Well, by everything, I mean like 3 things, but...
Well, I mean, how's that working with your encumbrance these days? You got a couple of really big toys.
I'm 12 out of 17.
Can I bring my speeder bike?
Ooh, well, you can pilot it, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, we could pilot the speeder bikes down to the town. So
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
look like
Can we use them on mud?
Yeah, you can take your gang speeder bikes from the Bloodbitters.
Yeah.
Excellent.
If they're taking us, we've got no choice but to take them as well, otherwise we're going to get left behind.
Do I still have my sidecar one for Bist?
No.
Aww.
He's got his own one, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
I'm not very good at
He's
following.
got training wheels.
Yeah, you have the training wheels one.
Ripper?
Yeah, I take my bowcaster, my micro launcher, and the net gun.
You're pretty tooled up. Alright.
I have my blaster, my backpack, and my speeder bike.
And I take the mining equipment, but I'm not wielding it. It's just on the back of the bike.
I'm going to take one with my blaster pistol, one with my ion pistol.
2 pistols.
And of course my slicer gear.
Are you intending to take me? There might be need for translation.
Yes, actually. If you... Probably a bad idea to go on the back of my speeder bike because I might crash and I might hurt you.
Look, I'll go put back this, and he can go on the back of mine. I'm sure he can fit.
He
Excellent.
goes on mine. I'm a pilot. With one gun.
They're fighting over you.
It's nice.
He's got free will, right? He can choose.
Yeah.
I'll choose that gun.
He wants the
your
gun.
Oh, Right.
You did say you could choose.
I'm in the bike. But
you
sure.
didn't specify.
No, that's fine, that's fine. You guys definitely picks up a blaster rifle.
Alright. So we look like we're here to, rob the town and take over. Which is,
Excellent.
I think, a good start.
That's why we're at everywhere.
It's a reasonably sized town.
Background change.
Ooh,
How much encumbrance does my bike have? Can I get my dog on it?
I have no idea. You guys have stats with stuff.
Yeah, mine's huge, so yeah, I get the dog on.
Sure, I totally believe you, and there'll be no consequences for
Just
this.
strap him to your back. He can, run alongside.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know how fast he is.
You just slow down.
Put the dog on a skateboard and put a leash on the board and go.
Can I get the special upgrade where he just folds down and zooms along beside
Put
me?
that thing back where it came from. Also help me.
Are you taking it up?
Yes.
I'm assuming you guys are going to the city at a reasonable pace. You're only 20 meters from the outskirts.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going at 150k an hour.
No.
I mean,
We could. That'd be very
There's
impressive.
no one
We get there in 2 seconds.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Run into a wire.
So you guys lower the rear gangplank, so headed down, dog chasing.
Why aren't you going to bike fist?
I don't know. Speed.
I thought you said you were chasing.
So you guys, as soon as you get down, it's hot, it's muggy. It's not long before mud starts to splatter across you. It's hot. Can everyone please make a resilience check?
Gross.
Challenge 1.
Oh boy. Resilience is brawn.
Challenge 1. If these are the kind of conditions, he's going to leave his super big gun on the ship.
Yep.
Because if that breaks or gets dirty, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
2 success and 2 threat.
1 success, 2 advantage.
I have 4 advantage.
Success and advantage.
So you 2 got threat.
Yeah.
You take an extraneous threat.
Even though I got successes.
Yeah.
Where did the pencil go? Oh, sorry, no pencil. Okay.
If you got advantage, keep that in mind because the next time I make you check, you guys will roll with a blue dice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
So, no one failed, did they? We all succeeded.
You only got advantage.
Yeah, I only got advantage.
I see you failed.
Technically, yes. Because in this, if you don't succeed, it's technically a fail.
Yes.
Let me just make a note of that.
It's getting in my feathers.
Yeah. Don't weigh you down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, leeches.
So you guys start heading into the outskirts of this town. It's probably just after dawn. The town's still waking up.
They're going to wake up. They're going to wake up in a minute.
Yeah.
Better than trudging through this on foot.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
And yeah, you head into outer rim town and climb in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Feels just like hut space.
Port nowhere.
Feels just like hut space.
Yeah. Where do you go? What do you do?
Well, we're looking for a this is over the comms over. We're getting around soon. We're looking for a shipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we should look for anyone loading goods, or a dock master or something.
I mean, alternatively, we could just pay someone who looks like they know everything going around here.
Yeah, look
So-
for someone seedy and then pay them
To
off.
find a smuggler.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you looking for smugglers? Apart from Lucky.
Bar.
Yeah, the cantina sounds like a good start.
So what? Basically, the closest cantina to the landing pads is.
Yeah. I imagine there's probably only one.
No, it's not a huge place, but it's a big enough place. It's not a single cantina town.
Right, yeah.
If it was 100 people here, yeah.
Okay.
The rebels would just be, is it you? Is it you? There wouldn't be a customs vessel.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, good point.
So we're talking, 10,000.
Okay.
So you guys head to the local cantina.
Mm.
What's a good name for cantina?
The
Not you.
What?
After the Wookiee Nookie or whatever it was.
That was a great name.
I feel like something based on the environment.
Hauling mud. No. Okay.
I feel like something swampy. Look, if the flaming mows can be a bar.
The swamp stomp.
Swamp.
Stomp.
The swamp
Rhymes.
stomp. Sure.
Rhymes.
That good alliteration.
Yeah.
I want to say grog bog.
That is a good
I
one.
prefer that one.
Yeah, make it the grog bog. Grog bog, grog bog.
I think I'd stick with swamp stomp.
But I'm sure there's more than Cantina.
Yeah.
True.
True.
The next one will be the bogs.
The grog ball.
Grog bog.
You head into a cantina that's more a large outdoor framework than anything else.
Right.
Oh, so it's a shisha bar.
There's like those large like fans at the top that are just blowing. The only side
Yeah,
that has
shisha
a real,
bar.
the only side that has a real wall is the one that stops the wind bringing the mud in. Well, that's not particularly working well. You see a couple of people just like essentially sleeping at tables, laying across them. Looks like there's a droid there, half attempting to clean, while another droid is starting to get the bar open up for the morning.
Definitely sounds like a shisha bar.
So they're all still asleep on the tables?
Looks it.
I would like to check their pockets.
Skullduggery. Oh, they're all asleep. Difficulty 2, so I'm going to upgrade it.
Yeah.
Are you doing deep dive or are you just sort of checking? Like, are you
What am I
like
adding if I'm doing a deep dive?
probably 2 setback?
So that is a single success and 2 threat.
You start going through their pockets, come up with some loose credits. Maybe a total of 100 credits from this like 3 guys here.
Yeah.
Apart from that, they all have like small arms on them, knife, blaster pistol. See, one of them has like a breathing mask.
We'll take that.
That's actually across his face.
Well,
He looks human. It doesn't look like he needs it. Yep. He doesn't immediately die.
yeah. And then I'm gonna take those 100 credits over to the droid and go first strength on them.
The droid watches you do this, and as you walk over, droid nods. Says, "What drinks would you like?"
What do you guys want?
It's morning, right?
Yeah.
Something.
Get him whiskey.
Water.
Whiskey,
Whiskey.
water, whiskey, and
I want some liquor.
some what? Sorry?
Liquor. I don't know.
Just get 4 whiskey.
4 whiskeys.
And a water.
Whiskey.
And a water. I want both.
Yeah, whiskey's for C2.
My programming compels me to obey the person who's paying me. Welcome to retail. 5 whiskeys come up.
Can I have a table water?
Sorry, 4 whiskeys come up. Our establishment does not offer water for free.
No, for the most part.
Sorry, don't be like a particular Sith Lord who tried to order pure water and was told that he was a.
I don't remember.
Killing the trade.
I mean, I just wanted some water to wash it down, but sure, I guess.
It's probably like real muddy around here, so you might not want to drink it.
There's some water over there and over there.
But we'll just wait around until someone comes in here who looks like they know what they're doing, because it looks like everyone would be asleep.
I go find the jukebox.
Oh, who wants a breather, by the way?
You do what, sorry?
I go find the jukebox.
Oh,
There is not one.
sure, I'll have a breather.
I am very annoying.
You place it on?
Not right now. We can do it later. When the asleep guy is not right a few meters away, who could wake up.
I do check these things. So you guys all sit down, drink your whiskeys.
Yeah.
I order food.
A smart
Tastes
thief
horrible.
doesn't immediately put on the thing they stole. They
I'm not
wait
surprised.
for a few hundred meters and then put it on.
I think the wedge looking for the scared thief.
So there's like a stew.
Whatever has the most meat in it is what I order.
Mr. Stew.
Probably the stew. It appears to be only just started to be warmed up from last night.
Yes, the
It's a
stew.
bit coagulated, but
A little bit gelatinous, but it's still good.
yeah, it's mainly liquid. There are some chunks in it. There seems to be some filler of like some sort of vegetable that you don't recognise that is just like taking up space. But there's like some cubes of meat in there.
I would like to make an actual xenology check. Oh my god, first time. Is there an animal on this planet I can just go out and kill and bring back and eat?
Oh, that'll be out of rim more so than out of rim or xenology.
Doesn't matter, rules.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficulty 4, and I don't seem to recall you guys doing any research on the planet.
No.
Nope.
No.
So what kind of planet is that? It's a bit swampy. Okay.
You seem to just succeed by being shot at and not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know how in Mage the Awakening there's that spell called Fool's Rush In?
Yes.
That's us.
Well, I got 1 success and 2 threat.
Well, he's the survivalist. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. To survive, you must first put yourself in danger.
Gotta drink your
Everyone
own
knows
piss.
this.
You gotta drink your own piss.
Adapt, overcome.
What's the name of that
That improvise over
creature that stows away on the mantis in Fallen Order?
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I can't remember it. No one can remember it off the bed.
It's like a spider or something. Right? No.
Please no.
No, apparently there's like some little rat-like creatures that would thrive on a word like this.
That's
right.
Swamp rats.
Yeah, swamp rat. They tend to like.
Well, I have a speeder, so I can just go shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bullseye him.
Yeah, apparently it's really easy.
You can do it. You're overqualified to destroy him first.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are swamp rats.
Yeah. I guess I go out and hunt some swamp rats.
Which, swamp rats on Halloween at this time of year.
It's more likely than you think.
They were womp rats. These are swamp.
Oh, swamp rats.
Yeah.
Sure, make a survival check. It's gonna be difficulty 4 again.
So get this.
How long are you willing to take doing this?
I assume that it's going to take them like at least 2 hours to find a lead.
It's gonna take you, if you're willing to take like a full 2 hours, add a boost.
Can I boost my dog?
He
No,
does
but
have
your
his
dog will
dog.
assist.
Yes,
I assumed you added that.
No.
Ah.
What do I get for that?
I don't know, it's your dog.
I don't know.
There's like 30 books and they all have different equipment in them.
There was-
I
there
don't
was-
know.
You missed the pathetic oh no.
I don't know how a system works. I don't do it.
So, any luck?
No. Well, I got an advantage,
Oh dear.
so I feel better, but I didn't find anything.
So you're around, you don't find anything. You're covered in a fair amount of mud. Can you roll a resistance? Challenge 1.
You mean resilience?
Yeah. Everything's the same. Yeah, the same.
Yeah, 1 success and 4 advantage.
Cool. Sure. So Rivik's gone. Not Rivik. Lupa's gone.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, he does that.
Well, everyone's still asleep. Rivik's probably gonna have a look around to see if there's anyone. Who's dressed nicely.
No.
Good.
No.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Depends on a given value of nicely. You see if
dressed like an imperial.
Oh no.
No. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, actually, is there anyone who looks like they're not covered in mud?
Make a perception check. Difficulty 2.
Because the logic is they'll imply they've recently arrived. That's everyone else. Or they just have good hygiene. A success and 2 threat.
Look around. You do see a couple of people, but they actually look more like residents.
Okay.
You see them come out of like houses and things like that.
Ah, yeah.
Start setting up shops, and
Fair enough.
they're like, from just watching for a little while, couple of them look annoyed that you're observing them.
Right.
But yeah, it seems like their local clothing isn't quite as isn't quite. It does. Yeah, the mud doesn't stick to it quite as well.
Okay, it's like
There's
adapted.
some adaptation to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am gonna start exploring the shops as they set up. Basically, like peek over as they set up, clearly see that they're not set up yet, and then move on. And then I'm just gonna circle back when they look like they are set up and explore what they've got.
Sure, there seems to be a lot of junk traders, some food traders, water merchant, called the Fargo Caravans, and yeah, you look around. It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You see some weapon shops. You can see clothing outfitters. Make a perception check.
Ooh, perception is down here.
Perception's the right one, isn't it? I say out loud. Yeah, perception. Difficulty 2.
Dang it. One fail.
Yep, so you look around. Nothing particularly fancy catches your attention.
I wanted something pretty, relatively speaking.
I'm sure there are people here selling cultural artifacts from across the galaxy.
I completely not knockoffs.
Can I see if there's a Kiki more?
Which one's that?
Wait, no, that was completely the wrong word. I was trying to think of the things that Twi'leks have.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, there.
Oh,
The Twi'lek outfitting that for all
they look like the childhood swords.
Yeah.
Make a perception check if you're checking out the swords.
I don't know.
Difficulty 2.
I don't know how much of a cat I want to be in this very moment of like, do I want to look for like a cute toy or a nice box?
I've got a success and 2 threat.
Scratching first.
Ooh, a scratching post.
You look around and you don't see any Kokoris or any particular Twi'lek artifacts. To go around, ask a couple of people. You do realise after a little while that most people who are merchants and some of the people who are around who look like them aren't just dirt poor drunks in bars, are wearing some kind of breathing apparatus. Can you 3 please make resilience checks? Challenge 1.
There we go.
Remember the
Yeah.
boost if you have them.
Why do I feel like this planet is poisonous?
Accurate.
Sorry, what was the difficulty?
Challenge 1.
Challenge 1. Unless you put the mask on.
I haven't yet. I will after this.
Just 3 advantage.
One failure. I'm going to put it on after this.
I have 3 advantage and 2 failures. Yep.
Well, you guys usually haven't noticed yet. But
Yeah.
I got a failure. I would like to put it on, please.
we haven't noticed that.
I haven't noticed other people putting it on, but I'm noticing breathing hurts.
Okay.
So I feel like I should put this
Actually,
on.
breathing doesn't hurt. You're just failing the check.
Yeah. So
There's no immediate noticing. There's nothing immediately you're noticing. Unless you got threat, then you're starting to feel just tired and being in humid
Okay.
air.
Oh, so it's like how I react to the smoke in the air from bushfires.
Possibly.
Okay, where it's just like everything just hurts more in general.
You'll find out when the DM decides to tell you what's happening.
Okay.
Hallucinogenic gas.
There's laughing gas.
Oh shit.
Lasers and feelings. I will be doing that one in this. Yeah, so you notice this. That the bit everyone's wearing. Well, everyone who seems to be able to afford it is wearing masks.
Hey, mate, what's with the breathers?
Toxin filters.
Or
The spores.
from...
I don't know. Some bullshit. Are you interested in any of this junk or not?
What have you got?
This junk.
Yeah.
That's junk. Got a power converter.
Right, well that one looks broken.
It's not. It's just not powered up yet. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've got some other ship parts around here. What have we got? What are you interested in?
I just wanted to see you talk a little more because you wanted to know if I was interested in your junk.
Well, if you're interested in that kind of junk, there's stores further in.
Is there anyone in here that sells breathers
Yeah. Like over there.
for a decent price?
I mean, what price can you put it? No.
Fine.
Not to outsiders anyway.
Of course not. Fuck you.
I'm going to
Oh, that air's so sweet.
walk over to one of the other two before I shoot him with an ion blaster for the sake of turning that damn thing off. I'm going to walk over to the lady.
Yep. Look up, she's got a fairly well decorated mask. She's one of those people with like the bits that come down the side of the head that actually need to wear masks already.
Hi, I heard that you have breathers in stock.
Yes. Gestures in front of her. Variety for different species.
Do you have one that would fit a Triani, Wookiee, and
Safari.
a big bird?
Sesame Street.
Yep.
I already have
So
one,
you
by the
also
way.
grouch.
Triani, they're the big
Cats.
cats.
Even if there's something I can kind of...
I know this one's
teach
spec
into.
for Cathars, similar.
Yeah, I can work with that.
Safari, I don't. Oh, the big bird over there.
Yeah, kind of like a Rishi, but bigger.
Yeah. I reckon this might work. This one here.
Worst case scenario, I've got extra leather.
Wookiee. Well, I've got nothing for Wookiee. They're immune.
That's fine, a Wookiee can suffer. How much is that going to cost?
Negotiation, please. Against difficulty 2.
Yep. Let's get the outside attacks.
Don't get.
I
the
got a
outside-
success and 2 threats.
Don't get the outside attacks.
I got the 2
50
threats.
credits each, so 100 credits all up.
Oh. Alright.
No, if you just want the base model, yeah, sure.
Just hand over money, take stuff.
Wait, she said the base model.
You succeeded well enough that Wookiees are immune.
Oh.
I also have a breath mask, so I probably should have asked if it was poisonous.
Alright, I'm going to try and find those 2.
Well, she was just pointing at him, and I think she's probably
Oh, I
obvious.
didn't know how far off they were.
Yeah,
Do you,
I assume you're not like traveling halfway around across the city.
Lucky's kind of just like pottering, looking at
do you
things.
have a breath mask?
I didn't. Yeah.
There's the one in my pocket. that I
Yeah,
haven't
which
bought.
was off of a human.
Aren't you nearly people size?
There would have been a Botham one as well for 50 credits. Yeah.
150.
So there are apparently spores, so you're probably going to want to put these on.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Kind of fits
You know,
over
I've got some
muzzle.
really big mushrooms before. If you inhale some of them, they can give you really nasty like hallucinations and visions.
Hmm.
Some of the mystics tend to burn them in their thing and they get visions of the future or something.
Huh.
Right, well, apparently these ones will kill you, so.
Oh.
Sounds like drugs.
Hmm.
I don't actually know if they'll kill them. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. So you guys are running around. Yeah, this is a really like just pretty crappy marketplace
Hmm.
in a backward planet, middle of nowhere. You see most people are just looking around trying to find like scrap that they can keep their, various filters for the water, working for another day, things like that.
Cool. But there's not really anyone where we can get any sort of idea about where to find the metal material.
Mining.
Well, so you haven't specifically looked for anything like that.
There we go then. There we go then.
What are you looking for beyond just a guy on the street corner going, "Want some more?"
Anyone happily wearing day glow? Might be a mining operator.
The mining helmets.
Yeah, the mining helmets, the day glow.
Overalls.
Actually, no, there wouldn't be any day glow because it's Star Wars and no one listens to safety.
Yes,
So no day glow.
that is correct.
All miners wear hard hats and overalls, right?
Yeah, someone else in like big old stonking denim overalls and a hat with a light on it, and a canary in a cage. That's a miner, right?
Is
Sure.
is this a canary or the canary? Scapegoat.
Hey.
So you see, you see a fairly short guy who's wearing some really heavy duty overalls.
This feels
Imagine
racist.
his talent.
Why?
This feels
Like
stereotyping.
first hand.
I mean, it is, but go on.
You know, I'm gonna really fucking hate doing this, but I'm gonna kind of put my hands down into the muddy ground. I'm just kind of gonna wipe stuff over my face to look like I've been working.
Yep.
And then I hate myself for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see this guy just sort of going through one of the scrap merchants.
And then I'm gonna walk over now looking like I've been fucking working in mud.
Yep.
Hey! God. I am so sick of having to fucking grab shit for these merchants. Do you know anywhere else that I could do any kind of work? It's an Argonaut.
It's a little pig-faced Argonaut. It's like,
Of course it is.
which I'm sure you can understand.
I can understand. It does not mean I am not. Does not mean I am pleased to see that it's an Argonaut.
Says basically that, yeah. Look, my employer might pay me to go anywhere other than here. There's some better places deep in the city.
Where else is your employer?
My employer runs a small ship concern, just a couple blocks that way.
Okay. What's your employer's name?
We don't really have a business name. There's sort of a shed where we fix ships.
Slip on 100 credits? Yes, but what's his name?
Oh, his name, you say? His name.
His name.
His name. Oh, I don't know how to know its names. His name's Pig Noises.
Cool.
Yes, I did just write down Pig Noises.
If you look in the pile over there, there's still a power cell for a shield that no one's touched yet. Still got some power in it.
Sort of wander off.
Fuck me, I hate talking to them. Right, so he said that if we go and see pig noises over at a shed further into town, then we might actually be able to find something else out.
Oh, sweet.
Oh no, not the Argonauts.
Yeah, the Argonauts. Now come on, let's go before I realise I just gave him bullshit information.
Watch out for them, they'll stab you. Like one time I saw one, right?
Let's
and
do this while walking.
Yeah, while walking. Yeah, I saw one, I thought it was some kind of like a very ugly child. So I went to comfort it and give it some treats, and then it just kind of made some squealing noises and stabbed me.
I forgot that was in your backstory.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, so good skull and prove it if you want to look.
We're not going to see a child.
Good.
We're going to start heading towards it.
Yeah, so you guys go where he pointed, and you find essentially just an iron shed. Doors are open wide. You see a couple of Ugnaughts around, not a huge number. But yeah, you look inside, they appear to be completely stripping a fairly broken down, like a speeder, like a proper like land speeder.
It's not one of ours, is it?
No, like it's an actual like 4-person people mover.
Okay.
Like Luke's land speeder.
Yeah. But they are completely stripping it down.
Alright.
This has you guys all have a slightly criminal background.
Yeah.
This has a chop shop vibe to it.
Yeah.
Is there a droid there? And does he have limbs?
There probably is a droid here, and he probably does have limbs.
Awesome.
I'm going to push
don't
my
like it when
phlegm
you
from
ask
my
about
throat up in
limbs.
order to try and mimic the sounds as best that I can.
Yes.
Just to try and boost any kind of conversation
Do we have
with them.
C2 with us?
We do.
The C2 have their vocal speech.
Depends if it's one of the ones you lost.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Argonauts can understand basic, they just don't speak it most of the time.
Ugnaught is not one of the few languages I can speak.
Oh god, it's only 50. It's fine. I can roughly speak their language. It's enough. It's just enough to try and get them happy with whatever the hell we're saying, because I don't want to slip them any more credits. We slip them credits, next thing we know we don't have any in our damn pockets.
So you guys head in.
Yep.
A couple of steps in, you hear a bit of a, and then see Ugnaught head pop up, look around, start heading down. The Ugnaughts don't have masks on. Starts heading over.
Wow, that occupational health and safety.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
Star
go
Wars.
guard the door just to make sure we weren't
Good boy.
followed.
I'm gonna guard the door of the office you go into.
I'm not going to.
There
There's no
does,
office
there
here.
does not appear to be an office.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be like mid-ish way between like your conversation towards the door. So there's like a
There's
step.
barely a floor. There appears to be like the mesh grating and then mud.
Well then, I'm standing on the
I'm
mesh
going
grating.
to do my best to speak Ugnaught
Until there comes a time where there's a language barrier and I need to switch back to basic.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find out from some locals, and since you look like you run such a respectable establishment, I'd assume that you have people who see a lot going around in this area. Would you happen to have seen a lot of mysterious looking cargo regularly being shipped out at all? Even mined, perhaps?
It says that there's no mines on the planet. Not unless you wanted to mine mud. Other than that, cargo. It tends not to be. It looks here up and down. Official cargo or other cargo.
Other cargo.
Let's make a negotiation check. I believe Rubik's using your bonus. Or do you have to be right next when you do that?
You have to call me in to do that.
Use the light.
He purposely found an excuse to stay outside.
Use the force.
I'll try negotiating regularly first. If that doesn't work, I'll call over the muscle.
Away from the Ugnaughts.
Use the force. Thank you.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 3. You arrive back at the campfire. People seem awake now and drinking. You don't see your companions.
I just walk down the street, look for them.
I flush, so I'm going to. When he doesn't give me the answer, I'm going to call him the bird.
It's like, I'm gonna probably need more information than that.
So River kind of reluctantly stomps in, I guess, and just kind of like takes one look at the Ugnaughts that he just.
They're all holding their tools. Some of them are like sharp,
He just looks very angry.
glinting metal.
Yeah, he's giving them the glare.
Sorry, are you absolutely sure?
It's a double glare. Alright.
What's the boost that you get?
If you succeed, you get automatic free advantage.
I'll let you re-roll. I'll give you one setback just because you rolled it 10 seconds ago.
Yeah. So you don't give me any extra dice.
Ask if Brett wants. There could be a boost for looking menacing, but that's up to GM. No. It's only if you succeed.
Did you wash again?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
You're very clean, at least.
Joanne's like, nah, gonna need way more than that.
Lucky kind of like shuffles over and sticks her head in. Are there people that ship out shipments of like metal coming out, like large amounts of metal?
It's porters, people who ship everything.
Yeah, but metal that would be like solid, maybe in dust form, kind of like a grey color metal.
I think they're not going to give us information unless we give them money.
Or I can start shooting them.
We could start shooting them.
There are plenty here. 1, 2.
We're saying this out loud
Little
too.
bit-
I can make a coercion
Yeah, that's-
check with a
that's-
taking point on that.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, I think Rebecca's taking the point on that one.
It's like well, everything else failed. Why not? What's
You guys
my,
really gave negotiation a chance. Didn't you?
We did. We
Yeah.
gave it 2 chances.
Negotiation failed. Negotiation never took place.
How do you play some aggressive negotiations? What's my difficulty?
I'm gonna difficulty 3, but I will upgrade.
Okay.
So making it 2-3 or 2-4?
What?
2, 3. Okay.
Upgrading to challenge 3?
It was difficulty 3, so upgrading it to challenge 1, difficulty 2.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm just like, challenge 3?
Hey.
There's a lot of them. They breed like animals.
Oh.
They breed like pigs.
And they all sort of just mesh together to one giant pig.
I have a threat and a triumph, but no success.
Oh no!
I'm going to say the triumph will improve their disposition towards us and be more willing, perhaps, if they're starting to get afraid of us. So if we attempt to have a check, it gives us a boost. But the threat is that we're drawing attention to ourselves.
I'll probably run it more like this. They just want to get rid of you.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So
this guy, put any thought into it, he'll be like, just there is a cargo terminal towards the center of town. But I don't know what you want. Durasteel, because that's basically what you described there. There's 100 merchants like that.
Oh, so cargo area towards the center of town. Cool. Cheers.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
When you work into my shop, start making demands of random cargo and then threaten me.
Well, look, if it really makes you feel any better, your nice mate over in the market area said you were a bit of a pushover.
Sure he didn't.
You swine.
He did. I gave him 250 credits to tell me, and he told me.
Oh, jeez, normally he gets charged 100.
I'm gonna leave at that point before I do
Then
that.
Sanjay walks off.
I told you they were a pain to do it. You can't trust them. Little pigmen.
Oinks back and forth.
Let's just go.
Oh no, the returning voice isn't an oink.
I hear they're good fried though.
Oh my
Good
god,
chuck
let's
them over a
just
campfire.
go.
We are leaving.
Yeah, as we're leaving.
Yeah, so where do you guys go?
Towards the cargo in the center of the hold.
Roll perception.
He's trying to
to
figure out where
travel.
we've gone.
Yeah.
Oh, slowly follower.
You just gotta smell around for the bottom.
A wall.
What difficulty? Or just straight perception?
Difficulty 2.
One advantage.
You don't see them, but it's funny, you do
Can I run into someone?
you do see like a group of Ugnaughts look pretty distressed. While they're talking to a couple of guys who just arrived on by a couple, I mean like 8 guys who just arrived on land speeders. They look pretty told up. A couple of them are wearing Black Sun identifying things. Like insignia and the like, openly.
It looks like a black sun.
Yeah. Or you'd recognise it instantly as a bounty
Yeah.
hunter.
Yeah, I'm sure to follow.
They're sort of like, you see them, one by the Ugnaught like pointing towards the centre of town.
Think basically like the Italian mafia, but like way worse.
I'm just gonna start tailing them.
Nasty to deal with.
You're just going to start tailing the Black Sun?
Yeah.
Like worse than the Huts.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So,
This is fine.
yeah, well, one of the, wasn't even their head guy, but one of their guys for a while was Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Like what?
If you watch Solo, a Star Wars story, you see that for a
He
while.
was doing some stuff for them, yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Because he was
was he?
trying
Because according to Clone Wars, he took him over.
Yeah, he was trying to found like his own one as well. It was like the Crimson Dawn or something. I don't know. But he did a lot of crime stuff.
He did a lot of crimes.
He killed a lot of Black Sun people too.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a
Sith.
Sith.
Yeah.
Cool.
He wanted his own empire.
He's also the one that ordered a pure water in a bar and got told he was a pansy.
Yeah. Good old Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Alright, so you guys start heading in. You go on your speeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fast are you going?
I mean, not 150 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, we don't want to die and we're in the middle of a city.
Wasted.
And I'm fairly sure if we're not paying attention, we'll probably run over another Ugnaught.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
We're
Or-
going a
How about if you are
reasonable
paying
speed.
attention?
Yeah.
So you guys are heading towards the center of the city.
Especially if we're paying attention.
The Black Sun guys take off in a couple of land speeders. Their land speeders aren't built for speed in the same way your bike is. They are heavier. They look like they're armored as well.
I sort of just trail behind you on my land speeder.
Or your speeder bike.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be subtle in the slightest?
I mean, can I be? This is
I don't know. Can you be?
is there no land speeder on this street, or is it just them and me?
I feel like you would look like a hunter because you're kind of covered in mud and probably smell like swamp.
And
I reckon I'll let you do a survival check as a bounty hunter. You've done stuff like this before.
Rare swamp.
Being a bounty hunter, how often will these guys hire outside help?
Black Sun, probably not. If they expect him to live, a little bit more often. But no, they're pretty in-house.
Damn it. So I can't just drive off and be like, hey, you need a
Not
lot.
like there's other guys, no. But if you want to roll survival, challenge 2.
Go,
Yeah.
you can do
Just
it.
to like
go.
run parallel to him here and then drop behind him there. And,
I'm gonna use a destiny point.
Do it,
That's
do it. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I got a triumph, but I failed, and I got like 4 advantage. So they're gonna see me, but
they're going to
triumph
see you and
might
take
be-
note of you, but they're not going to make it you're like filed down in priority.
No.
They're not going to I'll make it that they won't draw that connection, so they just kind of ignore you.
can I use my triumph to accidentally crash my bike so it looks like I'm just drunk?
You get to sideswipe one person of your
Go back
choice.
in time to bring that past real quick.
Is there an Ognaut here?
Yes.
I hit the Ognaut. He's nice and squishy.
oh my god.
It's the same one from before.
Certainly. Now,
Swear to
keeping
God.
in mind that your speeder bikes are borrowed or on permanent loan from the Blood Feathers,
Yeah.
and the Blood Feathers have like stylized feather blades on the side of their
Yeah.
bikes.
I
and stuff.
absolutely have those.
Yes.
Did you just slice open poor Ugnaught?
I have a follow-up question.
Yes,
I'm
your the blades on your hovering speeder bike are at its neck.
Yeah. How often do we eat other species? Like, can I just go cook this Ognaut, or would that be really weird?
It's normally when they're sentient, it's looked down upon.
Yeah.
However, having said that,
Rookie cannibal.
there is a scene like the Doug who's the pod racing champion
Sebulba.
Sebulba. He is eating a creature that is shown later to be sentient.
Yeah.
Barely. They have intelligence 1.
Yeah.
That's about an Ognaut, right?
No, that was the.
I'll just leave him. It's too suspicious already.
They're like super monkeys. They're very good at stealing their lightsabers, apparently. So you just.
Yeah, I just kill him and then I continue on like I'm drunk.
Yeah. Well, they certainly don't pay attention to you now. Yeah,
Swear to God.
they pay attention to you, but they don't think you're like a threat because you're just accidentally taking out guys on the street. Who would do that if they were tailing you? So,
Accidentally.
Amazing.
so you guys start getting towards a clean area. Not like super clean, but just I think it's more like a case of like the buildings are nicer.
Right.
So the mud isn't as obvious because they're like
Right.
painted mud brown and things like that rather than just being metal.
Okay.
So it's a pretty visible place in general. You'll have masks on. So
How much do the masks obscure our faces?
it's like
Is it just
Yeah.
like that, or does mouth and nose?
mouth and nose.
Cool. But like the rest of our muzzles are
Yeah.
like the rest of the face is open. Okay. Because that's an important distinction for me because I also have my bandana and my goggles.
Yeah, your face is pretty much covered.
Yeah. Important distinction for me.
You haven't seen another Triani on the planet, but your face is covered.
Yeah.
So yeah, you arrive.
Yep.
There would probably be some signs at this point. at a series, and of course you do see some ships come and go. So looks like a large landing complex. Yeah, you pull up there.
So we should be able to find something from here, shouldn't we?
Hopefully.
I suppose if we.
There's no guarantee. Like, everything was all theoretical.
They're gonna have a computer or something around here, right?
Or at least if they have a computer, they're at least using a code system in order to hide what they're doing.
Or like, is there like a log of what they're picking up?
Yeah, they'd be hiding it in there like any sensible smuggler would do so. You hide the actual cargo behind a fake cargo.
Right. Well, you two are the experts here.
You'd want to look for something that would either meet a certain volume requirement or would utilize a certain weight.
And I suppose I can check the flight logs to see if there is a consistency, though I also doubt that we're going to have them be that stupid.
Exactly. The consistency might be in something really eclectic. It's probably not going to be as obvious as gets picked up by an Imperial ship. But
Well, we're looking for like metal.
yeah, we're looking for something where at the very least it could hide metal or hide metal dust or
Alright,
something.
well, we need to get in there, get to some sort of terminal, and make sure we're stealthy about it, otherwise there's nothing we can check.
I would like to remind you that your missing party member does have like a metal detector specifically for this purpose.
Didn't Rupper have the mining equipment?
Yeah, he sure did. That would make this look... Does it even know how to register like what the material is? Otherwise we're just picking up every metal and isn't this building metal.
Well,
Yeah,
it's still better to check each individual crate.
True.
It's always like the safety inspector or something.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we have
sure.
to find Ripper so that we can do the two options we have in front of us and maximize our results.
Why don't you just call them and come on?
You know, there are times, Biff, when you are a much smarter man than I. This is one of those times. Hey, Ripper.
What?
Where are you?
You can see them. They're just the other side of the speeders.
Why?
Because we have a job to do.
Yeah, I think you guys are about to get attacked by some Black Sun people.
Excuse me, what?
As he says that, you hear two speeders go start powering down. And we're going to leave it there for the night.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
So thank you for joining us on our return game. See what happens with the Black Sun and these guys. And
Next week we'll actually have the proper Star Wars intro crawl because my computer won't be messing up by trying to make it.
ideally.
Ideally.
But if it's still not working, so be it. Thank you for joining us. We will hopefully see you again on Monday for Prince of the Apocalypse and or Wednesday for Descent into Avernus, also known as the Dogs of Mercy.
As well as regularly, hopefully regularly, every Thursday for Star Wars Enter the Empire. And on Tuesday the 28th of this month, we have a very special game, which is going to be a lot of fun and very chaotic. So make sure you tune in on our normal session time on Tuesday.
Feel free to keep talking. I will just quickly see if we have something good we can raid.
That is a good idea.
So,
This is the part where we get really awkward and we don't think about what to talk about.
Well, does anyone have any questions, I suppose, in our...
We did get, I think it was rated earlier.
we did. Josh and Co.
Oh, thank you. I accidentally thought that was someone who was following because I clearly don't know what our animation looks like on our input screen.
Mind you, I'm not wearing my glasses, so
there
I can't
appears to
read
be
anything.
2 live channels in Tabletop RPG, so I'm going to send you guys over to the other one, because while we love being on D&D and playing D&D with you guys, sometimes the other channels need some love too.
Yeah, sometimes there are things out there that should be, more than D&D, which is what will be on our special game on the 28th, not D&D.
And I have no idea what this guy's like,
Not
but
D&D.
I am just supporting. So,
Give them our love.
see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Well, I mean, click raid, so it's going to take a second, but bye!
Just keep waving.
Keep waving, everything's okay, everyone's happy. Apparently I can't raid this guy.
Oh my god.
Why not?
I don't know, it just says I can't.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry.
Thanks anyway, guys.
Go find this channel anyway.
And thanks to Gruff Josh. Perhaps you can tell us how to rave one day. See you everyone.